Fuckers. How are we all doing tonight? Good to see everybody. I want to first pay homage to our Lord and Savior, Henry Cavill, the God Emperor of mankind. Even though we are of the Tau, we still pay our respects to the one and only. Risu, thanks so much for the resub. A tier 1, not even a prime. What a fucking legend. How are we doing tonight? We are doing okay. So I have had a little thing rattling around in my head where Battlesector is one of my go-to games that when I'm just craving a bit of 40k, like Darktide is great, but you know, like it's a little bit sweaty, it's a little bit intensive, it's, you know, and then you've got, you know, like Space Marine's really good, but
a few years ago,
and we've got a Hype Train Gold already.
Beards were made of poop. It wasn't true, but imagine if it were. The easiest way to get drunk would be to stop shaving, and having a beard would mean you were shit-faced 24/7.
What? What the fuck did I just have read to me? Thank you, Bill, for the resub of tier 3. What? Fuck, we open and strong, apparently. Anyway, I had an idea that, like, because Battlesector is such a good, like, because I've actually been playing a bit of XCOM 2. You can actually see it on my desktop just down here. Fucking great game, by the way. I can see why it gets all the accolades and every game is trying to rip it off. And actually playing through it, I actually noticed just how much of a rip-off. Where's the Grey Knights game? Let me find that. Do I actually have it favorited? No. Okay, let's go down. My mouse is fucking annoying the shit out of me. It is the longest name in existence. Yeah. Warhammer 40k Chaos Gate Demon Hunters. I was like, because I played Demon Hunters well before I ever touched XCOM. And like, it is just like a straight rip. And you've got like, you know, Grey Knights in it. And you got like an armor mechanic, but like there's armor in XCOM as well. It's just a little bit later in the game and like whatever. Anyway, so super fun. And because I am in my dad phase, I like turn-based shit is getting a lot easier. Now, don't get me wrong, I'm still playing like WoW and Fellowship and all that sort of shit. So like I'm not full dad gamer yet. But this is a really, really great game for like, it gives you that hit of 40k. And even better, it's got my beloved Tau in it, as well as a bunch of other things. So I've been playing a bit of it and I was like, you know what? I've been kind of like, because once you work out what's strong, and I am a power gamer, 100% hands up. You caught me. I am a power gamer. I will take the 0.5% to have something that's better. And I was like, I'm playing a lot of the same stuff, and that isn't good for replayability. That really, really isn't good for enjoyment and all that sort of shit. So I was like, all right, what if I played Astra Militarum and I just did nothing but like tanks and artillery? And I was like, wait, hang on. What if I did only infantry because Astra Militarum would fucking suck with that? And then I was like, hang on. What about my Tau? Because, like, our infantry's not overpowered. But it's not a slouch either. Like, you're really relying on a few key units. And I'll go into, like, we're going to do Crusade because you can level them up, get a bunch of bonuses. There's some ridiculous shit. I had a run on Astra Militarum where I had a Lehman Russ Punisher that auto-hit every time it fired. The number of guns that thing has on it. Have you ever seen a Punisher cannon which fires like fucking 200 bolts? You ever seen that thing auto hit when it fires? And that's every Lehman Russ. So I bought like fucking 3 of them, jammed him into a list, and I was like, okay, cool, I auto win. Like, have fun with that, Tyranids. I hit you wherever you are. Is that a J? Oh wow, it's a J. Hello, a J. Charlie. Hey Charlie, how you doing? Good to see ya. Is newer gamer old? It's, I don't know if I'd call it old or new. It's like, it's in its teen years. I want to say it's probably getting into adulthood. It's starting to dabble in, you know, what sexual partners it likes. Because like, it's been out for a while and it's had a few DLCs that come out for it. But it's definitely not new, though I would, yeah, I'd categorize it as newer than old. But yeah. Fuck yeah, Twitch, you would think when the Xbox streaming service died, Twitch would take the chance to get better, but no. I know. There have been so many problems on Twitch lately. So many problems. Problem with Battlesector on console, it costs way too much. I could buy a 1k point army for the money it would cost to get all the expansions. Yeah, it's ridiculous. It's ridiculous. The best thing I can say is that, like, if you're not a console, like, they may have sales. I don't know how consoles do stuff. I don't think they tend to. But if you've got a PC, because, like, the PC requirements aren't super, like, overwhelming to play this game. It's very low demand so far as I know. Get it on a Steam sale. Like, it is definitely worth the money, but I know what you mean. Like, the approachability of having to drop that much money is not a pleasant thing. Chaos Gate is a newer Warhammer game. Is it? I don't know which one came out first. I'll maybe look it up after, but yeah. What's the playstyle like? So I'll show you guys. Because there are a bunch of things. We unlocked, that's our new emote, by the way. Which is a fucking amazing emote, the Frog Wow. Thank you everybody for the hype train, really appreciate it. Watching you on a very old Chromebook. Well, I don't know if it's gonna be that. Do you know, I came in here and I don't even remember what the fuck I was gonna be like showing you guys. All right, we need to not get caught up in the app. So we're gonna do a crusade, which is one of the new game modes that they're sort of trying. This is a preview. They're iterating on it, but this is one of the newer things that they've added in. So essentially what we do is we pick our faction. We're going to be going with the Tau. And you pick an army. They have 2 starter armies. Now, I can't choose my starter army outside of the thing that's very obviously mostly infantry, outside of a broadside, and then the thing that is very obviously like battlesuits. So while I would love to pick this one, because battlesuits are awesome, I have to go this one. Now, terms for the run. The starter army doesn't count against only using infantry. I will drop the broadside the second I play through the first mission. Anything that has the infantry keyword in the tabletop game is eligible for this. That's stealth suits, that's ethereals, that's all that shit. No crisis suits, no broadsides, no whatever. Though drones are allowed because they are accompaniments to a bunch of other stuff. And then it starts getting super muddy with, like, you know, stealth suits can take a marker drone or a shield drone. There's just a bunch of stuff that I'm not going to deal with. So drones are okay for me to have. They will not brick the challenge. I'm going to get all the way to the end to successfully complete it. And yeah, so we're going to start off with this army. We're going to start in Baal or Chalnath. We'll go Baal. I'm going to be playing on Lieutenant difficulty. I don't know if I'm baller enough to try this on Company Captain on an untested thing. But yeah, and then off we go. Me with Nathan Shan. Oh, yeah. And that detachment came out absolutely freaking swinging. Was wondering what you do with like 5 types of infantry troops. Yeah. Now, one thing to highlight for everybody is that there's a thing in this game called your cohesion limit. Now, that is the number of units that you can include in your army before it bricks it, and it's not playable. So, like, our strikes, I can have 4 units. Breaches, I can have 4. Pathfinders, at the moment, I can have 2, though this will go up over time as we increase our army limits. So, like, breaches, I'll be able to have 6. Strikes, I'll be able to have 6. So it increases as the size of our army does. So this is our starting army. Now, one of the things I want to do, because in Crusade, you have to spend these HQ tokens to unlock all of your stuff. So even though in the starter army I have a unit of Pathfinders, they're not technically unlocked. So if I lose those units, I can't immediately buy them back to refill. And then we get to the weapon that is going to carry me through the early game, and honestly through most of the game, the Ion Rifle. It is amazing in this game. And we want to get to the Pulse Rifle as soon as we can. So I will need, the Pathfinders are in the 1 row, and the Ions are in the 3 row. So I need 4 tokens. So what we're going to do is look at each of those. That's got HQ tokens 3. That's no good. HQ tokens 4, but a small requisition reward. I think that's fine. And this one's 2. Okay, so that one you take if you want more requisition to buy units. This one, I want the HQ tokens to get the weapons that I want. So let's get into it. Painting more Halfkin warriors. Aye, beautiful. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. So everyone's saying morning Mike, but I don't see Mike in here. Where is he? Oh, there he is. Why did I only just see a message from him? Am I living in the past? Are you guys living in the future? And it's like, whatever. How you doing, Mike? So now you'll be able to get a look at what the gameplay is like, Sarah. But this one is really good. It's like, I won't say it's got the tactical depth that XCOM has, though that's a decent bar to try and meet. But essentially, you're moving through these grids. Each unit has a movement value and a bunch of other stats that dictate how much damage they deal, how much damage they take, blah, 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 blah. And then you got things like special abilities, whatever. Now, the first thing I'm going to do is have the broadside able to run in a straight track. Again, for everybody who's joining us a little bit late, the opening mission, I can't choose not to have the broadside. So this won't this won't brick it. Okay, so we set up our deployment and off we go.
How can I assist?
Now I'm going to set up fast movement. Actually, I'll go slightly faster so you guys can see the animations. But we're going to have our broadside waddle. Waddle, baby, waddle, baby, waddle, baby, waddle. So anything that's these white circles is using my movement. You can see if I go to that red circle, it then also costs an action point. These are used to do things like shooting and using abilities and whatever else. So we're going to run our boys up. Now we want to get into this holding area in order to score points. Stealth battlesuits, just to jump this wreckage, I'm just going to do this and jump in there so I start scoring points straight away. Now, stealth suits are incredibly tanky for what they are. You look at a breacher team, they got 4 armor. A broadside has 8 armor, literally double. The stealth suits sit at 7, only 1 armor less than the broadsides, with obviously less health per model, but still very, very tanky. Then we are going to set Overwatch, and you can see each unit will have a distance based on the gun that they've got equipped. And the further you go out, the more accuracy you can lose, though every unit has its ideal range. You can see around the Fireblade, there are orange things highlighting different tiles. That, if a unit falls inside that orange circle, that is the distance that is optimal for him to shoot at. Broadsides with the rail rifles actually have a minimum distance. So you can see there are no circles up to a certain point and then I can shoot somebody at that distance. So now, if you don't want to pinpoint Overwatch, you can also just hit end turn, Overwatch confirm. It'll just Overwatch directly in front of you as far out as it can get. Now I'm going to go fast enemy turn. And you can see our Overwatches are going off. It has to be very inaccurate, and we're wasting it on termagants. Oh, sorry, hormagaunts, but yeah. Alright, cool. Now you can see why I jumped our boys out onto the thing. We've already jumped ahead to 15. We only need to get to 75 points, regardless of kills, and we win. Stealth suit should have much better armor than Fire Warriors, but not that close to any other battle suit. So the thing that makes their armor like this is that there's no stealth mechanic really. Like, they are harder to hit because of it, but it's a combination of a lot of their stuff, including evasion, which is another stat. But I can say that the devs have done a very, very good job balancing this game. And stealth suits at the moment feel really good at 7 armor. Really, really good. Now, what I'm going to do is fill up McCracken with all of my guys, because now they need to get more into this than I have in order to stop me scoring 15 points. If they get 1 unit in, I lose 5 of that, so I'll get 10. And if I don't have more than my opponent, I don't get the other 5. Very, very similar to the tabletop mission in that regard. Okay, so they're behind full cover. I can't hit them at all. God damn. All right, so they're going to Overwatch out there. These guys are going to Overwatch that way. Stealth team could do that, but I'm going to hit them as they run around here.
Ambush ready.
Artillery standing by.
Broadsides, I don't have a better presenting target just yet. So I guess I'm just going to send it. And then walk back slightly because of my minimum distance. And I forgot a unit of Pathfinders. Oh, you're an absolute legend, Jay. I forgot a lot of units, actually. Too busy yapping with chat. This will actually work out, though, because I'll have units in depth. The breaches being back there is obviously not good, but not throwing my entire army forward is actually not a bad thing. Okay, so we're just going to Overwatch like that. That is our turn. Now to be on the nids to take this away from me. we are going to get a bunch of damage down as they run into our kill zones. And it's something that I'm very happy with the Tau, because I was a little bit disappointed with the las guns on Astra Militarum. The pulse weapons, I think, are 10 out of 10 in terms of visual, in terms of sound. Wait to see a breach unit. That breach unit, that is what I picture pulse shotguns looking like. Really, really good. Oh my god, make that broadside wall. I'll make a water for you. It looked too funny. Well, that's realistically how a broadside would move. It's... yeah, NIDs are in this game are all factions in it. Not all. So Blood Angels and NIDs were the original release factions, because this does have like a story mode. They just released a story mode for Sisters with their unique campaign, which I may actually play on stream at some point. Then we've got Tau got released, Astra Militarum, Khorne Demons, Sisters of Battle, Orcs. And I feel like I'm forgetting one, but when we go back to the menu, I'll show you. All right, so we get 10 points again this turn, and now they're all very close, which means I am going to be able to light them up. So, breaches, watch this. I'm going to take off the fast thing, watch these pulse shotguns, and tell me this isn't like real word. Necrons, that's it. Crons.
Clear them out.
Oh! That is pulse shotguns if ever I've seen it. Now, apologies, my mouse is acting up. It is, yeah, being a bit of a bitch. All right, so moving the breaches up and unloading. And just like look at the damage. They are. You have been breached, sir. All right, so I'm going to use the character because he's got 2 activations. So I'm going to use him to finish off the unit. Now, in Crusade, it's also very relevant to think about getting experience onto the units that matter. So for me, that's the Pathfinders, that's the Fireblade, and potentially the Breaches, because you can get a lot of stuff like extra movement, extra ranged accuracy and damage, and then when they level up to like ridiculous degrees, you can get stuff like auto hitting. We can also get minus cost, because normally the good upgrades will give an increased cost of 5, 10, 20%. But you can also get ones that just flat reduce the cost of your units, which makes them very, very effective. Now, because we're Tau, there is a Markalite system in this game. A lot of Markalite units, Pathfinders, strike teams, that sort of stuff, have an ability we can use. It's got a cooldown of 3. You get plus 10 ranged accuracy for any Tau unit that targets them, and minus 5 accuracy fall off for, like, obviously shooting at distance. So, we are going to Markalite this unit. And you can see the laser pointer goes off. Marker lit, and you can see now we got a 95% chance to hit. Obviously, I moved them into their optimal range, so we are going to do as much damage as we could possibly do in this scenario. All right, I'm going to finish this off. Then I'm going to fly a stealth suit unit over here, because they are very, very tanky, and I want them in this choke. Yep, get them up in front of you. And the warriors I won't do enough damage on. What other activations do I have after this? I've got these guys, and I've got one more for him. Let's see if he can finish off the gargoyles, and then I don't have to spend an activation on another unit to get rid of their scorers. Ah, that sucks. I think I'm just going to accept that they're in there and take the L. All right, so we got you boys and we've got stealth suits. I'm going to go Markalite you. And stealth suit's going to open up. And you can see their burst cannons just do so much goddamn damage. And we're going to finish him off with that. Cool, so now he's got one less scoring unit. You are... Oh, finish him off. Broadside? Look at that waddle. Look at the waddle. He is channeling his freshly pregnant woman. Look at that. Look at that. Freshly pregnant, Chelsea. It's a common turn of phrase. Everybody uses it. You're just weird because you don't know it.
We've been spotted.
And you can see the shield drones going off on them with a little bit of shielding. Like, everything about this faction right now is incredibly well done from a visual and an audio standpoint. Beautiful. They have taken so much heat. Breacher squad. Now, the big thing with this game going mission to mission, if like, they can lose as much health as they want, or as many models as they want, as long as one model lives to the end of the battle, I don't lose the unit, and they replenish in between. Everyone up to in terms of their hobbying? I've been painting very slowly. My Shadow Torches Raven Guards chapter, very nice. I have, in the lead up for the teams event, I've got a Riptide and a unit of Pathfinders that I've got to finish that's on my bench. And outside that, way too much stuff, which once we get back to a steady screaming schedule, there's going to be a lot of conquering the grey for us to do. But yeah. Yeah, that pained moan will not end up in any NSFW. I mean, at this rate, because of my audience being literal fuckers, I'd be disappointed if you didn't. I would take it as a personal slight, as a slur, if you didn't.
On your word.
Let's just take you out. Because they can't fly over me. If I stand here, they physically cannot get onto the objective. Which just kind of tickles my pickle a little bit, I'll be honest. Brace is going to come up here and unload. Oh! Oh!
Serve the greater.
Alright, character, take him out. Nice. Then we have you boys take them out. And what other activations do we have? We got these guys coming in.
How can I assist?
So we've got you, and you're going to come up. And I'm going to try and take one of those warriors by the throat. Oh, I love you, baby. All right, take them out. And then the character is just going to Overwatch when they move forward, and that's our turn. So obviously this is going very, very well. It's just the start of the game, but this is on one of the higher divisions. So yeah, good start, good start. Loopy, how you doing? The excuse you need to not go to sleep? Yeah, beautiful, beautiful. Mike's building the Silent King for the wife. Very nice, very nice. That's a good way to get in some get out of jail free points. Another tri-weekly league. Got Tyranids round 1 in 2 weeks. Very nice, dude. Very nice. Good luck with it. Anyone hyped for Dawn of War 4? Yeah, actually, I don't let myself get very excited about stuff because the gaming industry just has such a track record for actively letting you down. But I mean, if they nail it, having yet another good 40k game will be such an unmitigated W. Yeah. So I really hope they nail it. I really, really do. All right, you boys in there. You are going to fly around and make their life miserable. Yeah, I'll go after a warrior. Why not? And then we are going to Pathfinder out. Gonna go here, so they have to walk around, and it will be the most obnoxious thing they have to deal with. Getting rid of the warriors is also a huge amount of their damage. Stealth Suit's gonna run back. Breach is gonna run in. They're gonna breach their face. And now this is just this is just over for the Nids. This is unwinnable. Yep, and you can see I tabled the last thing. The Spore Mine doesn't count. So we go to 75 points if you table the opponent, and we get our 4 HQ tokens. So now the proper part of the challenge begins. Broadside, you're out of here. Okay, cool. So that's just letting us know what we got. So HQ upgrades. Pathfinders, ions immediately. Like there is no two ways about it. That is what we need. So now we come into our requisitions and we can unfortunately only pick up one other unit of our Pathfinders, but that is fine. We're going to be playing down a little bit, but ion. Still got our breaches, and I don't think there's really any upgrade. We could take marker drones on the stealth suits. We could take gun drones, but I just love the shield drones. Like minus 15% damage received is kind of insane. And we're really not down by that many points. So this is where we're going to sit. Next one we're going to do, we got no choice in where we go. So we're going to get 3 tokens and 430 requisition, which is kind of huge. Can you get a Riptide? Well, it's infantry only, Sarah. So while I would love the Riptide to have the infantry keyword, I don't know if that's a world we're going to get to live in. Breach their... They absolutely breached their goddamn face. Got a tournament on Saturday. Been working on my Votan for that. Got a squad for the painting comp part. The whole 1.5k army, 80% parade ready. Nice, dude. Best of luck with it. Best of luck. 30 players, great spread of armies, like almost one of each. And my best friend is bringing his Death Watch. So I get to hear others complain about them. All right, cool. So there's not too much to do on this one. Oh, no, there is. So if you see the capture zone over there, change your deployment so everybody's over to the side. One thing I'm going to do is put my jetpack troops right here because they can just ignore this massive section of rock. And we're also going to put our breacher teams front and center because they need to be as close as possible. All right, so that's our thing there. Running everything forward, going to put on sped up because we don't really need to get off to running animation porn because we don't have broadside anymore. Now on this one, they're not going to be close to me. So I am going to use their actions not for Overwatch, but for the extra movement. Fireblade can go there, you can go there. Now I haven't forgotten anybody, have I? Nope, beautiful. End turn.
Tracking potential targets.
Suits are just big infantry. Well, technically all of them do have a fire warrior inside them. So technically there is some version of infantry in them. But like they're not infantry while they're in battlesuits. So I guess they're just infants. So every battlesuit has an infant inside them. Nope, that's wrong. A child soldier? That feels worse.
Confirmed.
I'll get back to you. I'll find a reason why they can be infantry. I want this just as much as you do.
I found your team on the move.
All right, so technically we all have a fire warrior inside us. Yeah, but that's Friday nights. Like, you worked a long week. You deserve to unwind in any way that you see fit. Infantry. Well, infants do grow on trees, as I've heard. Moody, I don't want to hear it. I heard it after I said it. I heard it, and maybe I heard it before I said it. And maybe I said it on purpose. But you can't prove that. It might be true, and you might have thought it, and I might have thought it, but I didn't say it out loud that I meant to do it. So, ipso facto, get wrecked. Gene Still is getting absolutely lit up here, which we like. Those Gene Stealers hit like an absolute truck. I actually played around with a bit of the NIDs, and Gene Stealers were one of my favorite, like, very cheap infantry units to throw at someone and smack the crap out of them. Child Soldier is my favorite trope to traumatize my players with, the D&D table. Oh boy, so you got kind of hard on your trauma dumping. Okay. Now, how do we want to do this? Breaches definitely want to breach. So we're going to have them go on breach. They can only really get so close. First upgrade I want to get on the breaches is absolutely plus movement, if I can get it. Plus movement on them is just the most... Oh, no, I misclicked. Okay, bring them up here. And we're going to light you up. It should kill because they were wounded. Nope, okay. Well, we're just going to get the Fireblade to finish them off.
On your word.
And then we're going to go stealth suits up here.
Serve the greater good.
Now we have to be careful because this is considered like line of sight blocking. So we want to be really careful with that. Pulse carbines can go up a little bit closer, a little bit up with you. And all right, so what do we have to work with? Strike team, I think I'm happy putting you in there. I don't think I probably should burn a marker light. I probably should have put a marker light on them. I'll do it for the next unit. The Pathfinders hitting like a truck is incredibly important. All right, they're dead. And then let's marker light. It's all just cheap crap. So I'm just gonna go you. And then cell suits. Light them up. Nice.
Ready for
Finish them off. Nice. That's why I love Cyberpunk Red. They have a child gang. Just do that to you. Oh boy. Oh boy. Oh, Beal, you did not fucking clip that. Oh, fuck you. I mean, honestly, I'm impressed. All right, marker light them. Now, this is where I think we risk it for the biscuit. So they have an overcharge ability, which everybody from the tabletop immediately had their buttholes closed a little bit. We are going to make a ranged attack, 30% increased damage, plus 1 armor piercing, an additional splash. But each model has a 40% chance to take 40 damage. Now, that is with all of my boys having 50 health. So it's not going to kill them outright, but it will make it hard to sit down a little bit. Now, do I overcharge? It's only 50%. I think maybe I need to get the damage down. We have one guy take the damage, which is actually kind of getting away with murder. Okay, and then the next one. You're 76. Are there any other activations? There are not. I think I can kill him without the splash on this one. There are 2 guys firing. I didn't factor in for the hill. That's actually like a hidden mechanic that comes up a little bit, and it keeps catching me out, where the game actually takes into account elevation and who can see who. So, yeah, if you can stay on top of a hill, as in most military endeavors, I get high ground. So in the stream so far, we have infantries, child soldiers. Just gets to make the cell suit pain into NSFW content. And, well, that last thing. Well, wait, what was the last thing? What did I do? Did I forget something? And, I mean, Moody, I feel like you might have forgotten what the streams were like before my break. Because I feel like that's on brand. I mean, am I wrong? Any other fuckers back it up? Okay, so we need to start clearing these guys out. We are definitely going to, as the kids are saying, get lit. And gonna breach. Alright, and then I think you guys can just take him out at 82%, right? Yeah, rebels. Alright, then we're going to go... what other marker lights do I have access to? I have access to you. And the rest of it's just trash. Like, they're literally just trying to overwhelm me with goddamn hordes. The Huns are coming over the hill. And they're dressed like Tyranids. Do I have any other marker light available? No. Okay. That is fine. Character, can you finish them off? Because if you can, that solves a pretty significant problem for me. Gives you experience as well, which is nice. Okay, cool. So, Pathfinders can come out here. Stealth suits can 67, 68, 67, 75. Yeah, let's go to 75. They're going to have people on the point anyway. I can't really stop that, so I'm not going to bother trying to stop it. Let's go you. Then let's go... So, ideal range for those fuckers is there, 72%. Splash. We only take it on one guy again, which is really good. What else do we have? One Pathfinder activation. Yeah, let's just go you. Then let's move back onto the point, and we got a bunch of actually, can you move on there without being attacked? If you don't see a big fuck off orange triangle pointing out at them, then they're not going to get attacked. See that? That triangle means that if I move, they get an attack of opportunity. Can confirm prior degeneration. Yeah, damn right. Damn right. Not at all, just love a summary once in a while. That's true. That's true. Having a summary of the things that we achieved during the stream is always really, really good. Always really good. Need more people than just me clipping these comments. I just have the greatest hits of Jay out of context. And it is very relevant because everybody, Beal has started editing videos for me. He's taking stuff from streams and whatever else. So if you are on the Twitch side of things, clips of our greatest hits are greatly appreciated. All right, so our Fireblade is going to pick up a decent amount of experience killing off 2 units. Because everybody knows it doesn't matter how much damage you dealt, it just matters you get the last hit. So that's what we're going to do. Any of our marker light off cooldown? No. Okay. So you're going to go back there, and we're going to open with the Pathfinders. And then we're going to go with you boys. And it's with the volume of shots and the damage the Pathfinders put down, that's a very easy kill. Then we're going to go stealth suits here. There, we're going to go stealth suits here. Then we're going to go you boys there. Then, that's 50%, so we don't want 50. Oh, people that didn't take damage before just took that damage. Let's go. That's such a win. That is such a friggin' W. No more activations, so that's it. Maybe I should have gone the gun drones for this. Like, I didn't realize he'd just be working with freaking trash. Okay, and then we are just going to table him, and that will be the battle won. So, very, very quickly, we have racked up a decent amount. Now, I do want the Pathfinders to get the experience. Very good. And then you boys go over here, and boom. Get the experience for those kills, and bam. Let's see if we get any upgrades post-battle. Pat, how you doing, buddy? The God Engine has arrived. I love that spread. Do you know that actually all stemmed from the first event that I ran? I did a what's it called? A bingo card for all the players that were there. 10% cost, yes. And one of them was that they had to bow in front of Pat and say hail to the God Engine to just see like who would be degenerate enough, because the prize was pretty good for it. And we did an opening before the tournament even started. Pat went up. I got him to stand on the stage at the front of the venue, and had like, there were actually quite a few dudes that participated in it. We got a video actually of all of them kneeling in front of him and yelling in unison, hail to the God Engine. It was the greatest thing ever. Strike teams with +2 movement is very good. I will absolutely take the increased cost. Ignore cover, range stability. Now, this says -5 here. That's actually a tooltip error. It is +5 range stability. And then you got 20% momentum gains. I'm actually going to go for that. Now, this momentum we haven't interacted with just yet is basically getting to the point of surging, where you get another turn, and each army gets it differently. Sisters get it by having their units take damage, or having other units die. It's martyrdom, basically. Orcs get it from dealing melee damage. Tau get it from range damage and range kills. So 20% increased momentum gains, while not being immediate power, is actually very good. Okay, now we've got a little bit of planning because we got exchange tiles. Now, there's nothing there, so that's fine, but you don't want to immediately spend all your stuff, because there can be very good bonuses that you get as a result of these exchange tiles. Now, what I want to work out is where do I want to end up with the boss? Because when you do a boss battle, for the rest of the crusade, all enemies get this bonus. Now, this one is plus 30% bonus HP, which isn't a problem if you've got enough damage. 25% melee reflection, that is almost guaranteed where we're going to go. We don't do any melee damage. And this one is +1 armor. Yes, so we're going here, which means we have to take this bottom one. We won't be able to do a track down like this. You have to go like diagonal forward. So this is going to be our next battle. But first, let's spend our tokens. Now, I want to get the pulse rifle. Next thing we're going to look at is the ethereal and the Carter Fireblade upgrades, because they're amazing. We'll look at getting the photon grenade for the breaches, which basically you throw a grenade into their mix and minus 10 evasion, minus 15 ranged accuracy, and surrounding tiles get a lesser effect. Basically just making it easier to hit them and harder for them to hit you. Okay, so requisition, we are absolutely going to be pumping it into maxing out our Pathfinders. That is the core of our carry units. Then we are going to go, we've got 100 points left. I could go 2 units of drones. Now, the reason why I'm considering this... Actually, no, we need to put pulse rifles on all the boys. Now, weapons that are better than the base version have a cost attached to them. So the ion rifles, I'm paying an extra 30 points, driving our Pathfinders from 90 to 120. These guys, going up 20, takes them from 75 to 95. So, do I actually have any extra points? I have 60. Which is just a unit of drones. And then a marker drone for an extra 20, bringing us to a perfect amount. Beautiful. Now, we're going to be doing Conqueror here. As they should, though, it isn't hard to seem like you're kneeling badges being giant god engine. It was weird, and should send him my old housemate as he had one rule, no starting a cult. Didn't start the cult though, so it isn't your fault. You're great. That's true. That's true. You didn't start the cult. Yeah. Not your fault. Which means anything that they do, you are absolved of. Yeah, just not your fault. Not your problem. All right, so... Bro, I would do the whole shebang on my knees, fall into prayer position, maybe in a couple fanboy tears. Oh, based. Honestly, based. All right, so we're going over here, which means I'm going to pull my boys like this. And I'm going to put the strikes behind because the strikes have the plus movement. So, actually, no, they're going in front because they'll be able to more easily get up there and stand on there in time. And you'll go forward like that. Okay, beautiful. Let us proceed. Honestly, the run going pretty well so far. Pretty well, though admittedly we haven't hit anything which has been like really difficult stuff. Though that will be coming because the enemy over time just starts getting more and more ridiculous tech. All right, so forward. We are going to spend our action on extra movement here. Forward. And anybody else? Nope, cool.
The enemy approaches.
I mean, I'd worship Pat if I didn't live so far away. All right, everybody. It was all jokes. Don't start a cult. Don't worship anybody. They're just people. They're just people, just being blokes, just hanging out, just doing their thing. Yeah, sure, they might take off their shirts and kiss every once in a while, but that isn't a reason to start a cult around them. I mean, come on, everybody. You're being ridiculous. Worship is universal. Just do it. Oh my God. So compelling an argument. Why haven't I been doing this the whole time? All right.
Ready for orders.
Let's go. Yeah. I'm going to save the jump packs on the stealth suits. It's actually really good for getting in range. And then I'm just going to full send my Overwatches right in front of me. Because we saw where the enemy was. Those little radar pings, that's where they are. All right. Rubber's hitting the road. Let's do it. Good Overwatch so far. Really good Overwatch. Let's go Fireblade. Chat unite. We're the cult of the God Engine. Hey, no. If you want to have a cult of the God Engine, Pat has to start streaming himself. Then you can have a cult of the God Engine. If you're going to be in my stream, at least make a cult around me, okay? What the fuck? What the fuck? You're in my stream and you're making a cult about somebody else? Oh... You know what? This is exactly what my dad told me. He said, son, you were a mistake and I never wanted you. I mean, on stream is just people starting a cult and adding video. I don't think so. but I'm sure there are YouTubers that do have like a cult leader complex. So we have the cult of Nick in 40k in 40 minutes, and now the cult of the Pat Engine here. Life is good. Oh, fuck me. All right, so let's get to clearing some shit out. Now, tac drones are really good just to like take some of the heat. Gargoyles need to get dealt with, Hormies need to get dealt with. So, have you there? That's a 64%. I can move over here and still have room to get back on. I can even move further away. See how when I start, it's funny, putting distance between us, breaches want to get closer, but long range rifles really want to be at their optimal distance. So, and look at the difference in the pulse rifle damage. It's less shots, but they just take out so many more models per shot. Because you've also got things like armor penetration in the game. So if we look at this, this is 4 to 6 damage, optimal range of 2, splash damage 3 to 4 times 1, and armor piercing 2. Whereas we look at the pulse rifle, optimal range is 6, base damage 5 to 7, armor piercing 4. Which is why when we were talking before about the stealth suits having armor 7, if a unit of strike shoot at them, they functionally only have 3 armor, which is not enough. Not enough. All right, cool. They are dealt with. Now,
team on the move.
Pathies.
High value target identified.
I'm going to splash for these guys, and 3 guys take the damage. Oh, boy. Oh, no. That's not what we wanted. Oh, no. All right, cool. So, let's light them up. Have the other Pathfinders run up. The other Pathfinders run up. The Fireblade can go here. The unit of Pathfinders strike team can run back on there.
Awaiting instructions.
And we... you know what? I'm going to go them. And then I'm going to splash.
The reactor.
And welcome to the dash.
With pride.
Okay, and then... I think we finish off units here so that they just don't have activations left. Because activations are really what they need to win the game. This, like a lot of other games, similar to like D&D, where usually the side that has the most activations will tend to win. One person there I'm not especially worried about. So, do I splash on terrible numbers? No. I think we just take him out and then we save the splash damage for the next round. So you'll go there. You'll go there. You'll go there. And then they've got 2 spots that they can walk on, but I can't stop that. We'll bait them into units that I don't care about. All right. What will we even call the Cult of J? And what will we worship? Come on, man, don't be mad. You know, it's funny. You actually did just spell my last name semi-correctly. So, wouldn't it just be the Cult of Man? And then we confuse people constantly because they think that we're like some men's rights establishment that is just like being all ridiculous. And they come in, they're like, yeah, men, and they're like, yeah, Jay, and they're like, what the fuck? And then it all just goes completely wrong. You know what I mean? That would be funny as shit. All right, that's what I want. That's what I want, my fuckers. That's gonna be the cult. Cult of Man is already taken as well. No, Christianity doesn't have a chokehold on it. Like, technically, all of the other religions are about men. Like, it's you know, they want things for themselves, and really they exist because, you know, death and the void is fucking scary, and we need answers for shit. So, yeah. I would say that no one religion has the chokehold on the man. Though I assume men still get choked in religion. Like, that has to be right. Right? Right? Anyway. Jay, you are the Gene Stiller Prime. You came down in Vegas to prepare for the Pat Engine to arrive. No, fuck you, Moody. That is not what we're doing. Oh, shit. Oh, that is a juicy target. Hello, warriors. I want them gone kind of immediately because you suck and I hate you. Because you suck and I hate you. Later, you stinky witches. Yeah, I'm going to give the XP to the Fireblade on kill there. Because characters can get +1 AP, being able to act 3 times in a turn. It is beyond bonkers, disgusting, broken.
High value target identified.
Boom, baby. And then you're going to shoot him. Everybody took damage. Oh, this is so bad. Oh, this is rolling like a bunch of ones on your hazardous test. That is actually so bad. Oh my god, those guys are going to get finished off so easily. All right, they are running away because I don't want the Termagants to just like full sprint at me. Okay, and then can I get you away? No, you'll just get butchered. Okay, you're gonna die. You're gonna die. That's fine. That's fine. We lose a unit. We lose a unit. Typical J rolls. I mean, fucking yeah. I wish it wasn't true, but you know that's the way the cookie crumbles. All right, we're gonna have to replace the Pathfinder unit. It's crazy that you aren't wrong. Yeah. It's in the Bible that men get choked. Yeah. Like, how else is a woman supposed to bring a man to orgasm if she doesn't choke him violently? You know what I mean? Like. It's just like Chelsea and I, therefore, even though I'm not a religious man anymore, have been living a biblical existence. Because like, she is stepping on my neck like every other night. It is glorious. It is absolutely glorious. She knows what I need and she's willing to deliver. That's why I married her. I heard a little giggle from the other room. Oh, this feels like a pre-roll of my upcoming league game. What, the bad rolls or somebody stepping on your neck? All right, I don't want to waste them on them, so I think I'm going to go there because they are going to do like just a metric of damage. Get rid of you. Get rid of you. Oh, and then that should be enough. They're not going to do enough damage to... they might full kill the strikes. Ooh, one left. Oh, they got him. Oh, rebels. All right, now what we're going to do is make sure that we funnel the XP to our Pathfinder as much as we can. They are, after all, our carries. So, actually, they're going to run right back. And then boom. And then boom. And then boom. And boom. And there we go. Also, welcome to everybody that's joining us for the infantry only challenge. I've gone through a few of the things, but we will revisit it because we have significantly more viewers now than when we started. We can only use things that have the infantry keyword from the tabletop, with the exception that drones can be used, because otherwise it'll just get super like complicated and fucked up, and I don't want to deal with that. Melee armor is kind of interesting. Momentum gains, that would be 35% momentum gains. And then it's plus, because obviously tooltip's wrong, it's not minus, it's plus. Range stability per momentum. Could just go health per turn, it's a little bit of healing. I don't hate that after the hazardous rolls. Actually, is that the secret tech that we need to keep the Pathfinders around forever? Because 10% health per turn will be 5 health per turn. We'd have to stack it to make it worthwhile. I think I'm going to re-roll upgrades. Immune to Overwatch is interesting, but there's also 20% range damage. I think chat's going to understand if I take 20% range damage. That is just like, I mean. Now we're going to go the ethereal and we're going to unlock volley fire. Oh, no. Confirm changes. Yeah. All right, so we have some replenishing to do. We did have to give up some stuff after that last one. We have 3 units of Pathfinders, so let's get our 4th back in. Has our cohesion changed? No, but it has changed for the strike teams. You can see we're up to 6, and same for the breacherinos. So, strikes with pulse. And pulse. And pulse. And breach. And then 20 points. You know what? I am going to go gun drones on the stealth suits, and I'm going to see how that feels. Now, I haven't taken an ethereal yet, and that is for a reason. And I did all my stuff before an exchange, though it wouldn't have really mattered. I don't want to give up 2 tokens. Yeah, I wanted my unlocks. I would have skipped this anyway. So no harm, no foul. Now this is the one we want, 25% melee reflection. We take this on the boss battle, and that persists for the rest of the crusade. So we really want to make sure we go to that hex. My God, why did my brain just shut down on me? But you can see the infantry are doing quite well, and Tau are kind of uniquely positioned on this within this game because, like, Marines, you know, you could kind of do it because you've got your intercessors, you've got your aggressors, you've got your jump pack dudes. They put in Sangard, they put in assault terminators. Like, you know, you could do infantry only. I think a really hard one would be Astra Militarum infantry only. Because you've basically got Cadians, you've got Kazakin, which Kazakin would be your carries. They would be the backbone that you'd be relying on. And then Ogren, which actually, that kind of sounds fun as fuck. All right, so this one we have to go and capture a bunch of points. So decent spread. This one I'm going to be a little bit conservative on. And the reason for it is that you have to stand here for 2 turns. And mobility is everything in a game like this. And if they come out and just alpha strike the unit doing it, you've thrown them away for nothing. So I'm going to put the Fireblade in here, and that is because we took Volley Fire. Now what this does is everybody around him, you can see all the orange circles, 20% increased number of shots, which is extremely powerful as a battlefield buff. Still have heavy weapon teams on guard? Oh, you would. So that'd be our anti-tank, and then you have the other stuff. Actually, Astra Militarum infantry only sounds fun as fuck, but I do want to do artillery and tanks only as well. That also sounds really cool. And then naturally you get to the progression where you do Tau big battle suits only. So broadsides, riptides, ghost kills. I guess you could include crisis suits, but I mean, whatever. We're talking too far in the future. Okay, so turn on the speed up mechanic.
Awaiting instructions.
And we are just going to yeet because they won't have the movement upgrades that I have. So they probably, I'm assuming, with no reason I should think this, won't be able to get here because their deployment can be a little bit random. We're just going to Overwatch there and see where the enemy is.
The enemy approaches.
Yes, they're a fair way back. We get into position first, then we can Overwatch or shoot them. Now, because of how far back they are, I'm actually going to start pressuring this with a team that I don't care about if I lose. That has very long-range guns.
Standing by.
Now, this strike team can also get here. I'm just going to move myself in amongst the trees. That might actually be terrible.
Moving out.
Any visible units? No? Okay, that's fine.
We serve the greater good.
Pathfinders can come around here because we need to start looking over here. We actually only need 3 of these. You get 25 per for a target of 75. So we don't need to go ridiculoso.
On our way.
I found your team on the move.
Okay. Move them up. We're still in a tight little bubble for the 20% shots if we need. And I think everybody just overwatches and we go again. And this should be where we get visual confirmation of our Tyrannid enemies. All right, see how they've upgraded? We already have a thorn back. And they're not shooting at him, they're shooting at the Termies. It's a unit that I can't click on because they're underneath all of these fuckers. Okay, they were shooting at the Thornback. Okay. Man, even in Overwatch, putting in work. Which is why I love the Pathfinders. The Ions are just so ridiculously good. And you can see that these guys just like global taunt everything on the enemy. I think it's something coded into the AI. Masu Mouse, how you doing, buddy? What changed in Battlesector? At the moment, just like updates. They released the Crusade thing, a little bit of like balancing stuff, but like nothing ridiculous, nothing fundamentally groundbreaking. I've just been really enjoying it, so decided to do an infantry only run. We are going to light up the Thornback, and we are going to do it first and foremost with the Pathfinders. Oh, the armor piercing and 30% damage is actually really nice. So we are going to send it on them. Only taking damage on one dude and immediately popping him. The other thing that we need is the Pyrovore. Pyrovore.
Priority target marked.
This thing cannot be allowed to exist. Oh, not in my Catachan.
Ready.
Not that's for sure.
Moving out.
All right, we're gonna run up, and I had to move those guys just so I didn't have to run through a weird area of control. Boom, blows up, hits all those guys. Now I could have not done that with the Breacher Squad, but also shut up. Okay, now because we get the gun drones, we are going to full send into these guys. Oh, I see a Patriarch. I see a Broodlord coming to take my cult status from me. All right, I think we're dropping most of our Markalite here. And, yep. Boom. And, what other Markalite do we have? Yeah, grab you. Fire at him first and foremost. This should kill even at 50%. Yep, wonderful. And then we are going to Markalite you. Stealth team. Oh, it's so lovely. Gun drones. Thank you. I keep thinking that it's on two. Next squad. We're gonna have, yeah, light you up. Gun drones.
Strike team, ready.
Strike team, you can... I'm going to save your Markalite, I think. Actually, no. The Gene Stealers over there need to get dealt with.
Priority
Markalite there. You, sir, are going to finish off them with your last action point. You are going to fire at them. And then we've just got the Pathfinders here. They're going to move in. I don't need to overcharge, and we're just going to take them out. That was a devastating first turn. You're going to capture that. That was actually... That could not have gone better. Oh my god. Alright. Is Tau infantry broken? Have I done what I thought was a challenge and is actually just the easiest shit in the world? Though I will say they are made of paper. The second I go into a boss, I'm going to really wonder how well I can live. Because we are not tanky at all.
Tracking potential targets.
Waiting for the eye roll from across the room. Is the tactical drones legends unit not infantry? No, I think they're swarm, which still allows them to go through walls.
We've been spotted.
Battlesector series videos. I'd actually be down as fuck for that. Like one that cuts out all the like random yapping and whatever else, and is actually just about the gameplay and content. I think that'd be fucking sick. Okay, so running you forward. Breach. Breach! Breach, my boys!
Wipe them all out. Quickly.
Alright, still suits. Yes, he has accepted his role as Patriarch of the Cult of the God Engine, or Pat Engine, as I call it now. Oh my god. Look, I've said this so many times. If you're going to come into my chat, I should be the leader of the cult! And this is just... It's not okay! It's not! Alright, I need to get that out of my system. I'm sorry. I apologize, everybody. I apologize. Every now and again, I slip into Thad Castle, and we have a great time, and then afterwards, I scream. Yeah. See what I did there? Slip. Yeah, you got it. You got it. You know. Alright, I'm going to Markalite you, and then I'm going to splash damage! Okay, we have a bunch of warriors that I don't like the look of. They are kind of giving me the stink eye. So let's get rid of you. Now, what else do we have that has activations? You, and you, and you. You are gonna just one-shot them. Okay. God, I love ion weapons. Oh my god, it gets you so wrecked in the morning.
Standing
All right.
by.
Oh, don't forget about gun drones because they will not remind you to use them because they're not a mainline action. When I'm cycling through units like this, it's only for your action, not actually for any ancillary extra bonus shit that you can do. Activate you for that. And these boys. I've only got one more activation with them. I am going to risk it for the biscuit. No one took damage. Oh, the biscuit has been risked it.
Reporting in.
All right, we use both the gun drones. Wonderful. And they are running out of stuff fast. We are ridiculous right now. Okay, and then we just lost our Pathfinder unit. Kind of expected that to happen. That's what I'm talking about going to a capture point too early. And this is where you love to have things like Ghost Kills and Riptides and whatever to stand on it, because they are so goddamn freaking tanky that they can't just, like, pump something out as they just did. Alrighty, we're going to fire in because these guys that are in melee, we want to free up to be able to do a little something else. Now, stealth suits, you're going to come here, you're going to gun drone them,
Quickly.
and then you're going to hit them, and the breaches are going to go after the full health squad. Breach! Breach them, my children!
Standing by.
Alright, pulse carbines, no, pulse rifles, sorry. Boom, is that a tabling? Yeah, we just win. We just win, we don't even need to capture the points. Jay loves it when his units pump out. You fucking know it. You fucking know it. I do wish this game would remind you of units that haven't moved or shot when you end your turn. Yeah, that would be a good feature. I don't... Like, there has to be a reason why the devs haven't done it. Because it does feel like a little bit of a slam dunk. But, yeah. Just looked it up. Attack drones aren't infantry, but they aren't swarm either. They don't have any of the keywords that normally govern movement. Interesting. That's certainly a choice. Oh, okay, this one is excellent. 30% extra shots is incredible. Even better when you get things like rail guns, because as soon as you get over a certain threshold, it'll round up and it'll fire an extra time, even though you don't have 100% extra shots. Movement and awareness cone range is really nice. Crit chance is really good as well. Plus armor piercing, but minus accuracy. Armor piercing isn't what we need right now, but it would be good once I unlock fusions for these guys. I think we're going to go movement, awareness, cone range and increase the cost. Breaches are going to go crit chance. All right, cool. Now, all we've got left is our boss battle. So let's go and spend our HQ upgrade tokens. Now, we want to go... We could look at getting Sense of Stone and Jam and Ethereal in, because it actually, funnily enough, does give us a melee option. Stealth Team, and then we could go Fusion Blaster and maybe something else. We could go Photon Grenade. Do I like that? Debuff actually wouldn't be that bad, and I do need some form of anti-tank. The ions do a really great job, but they're not anti-tank strictly. Okay, so that's that done. We need to fill back in the Pathfinder squad that we lost. Then we just jam Ethereal. Cohesion limit on these guys is 4. We are going to go the Fusion Blaster, because we don't need volume of shots anymore. Then what have we got left? We have... What is that? 85 points. Which is just straight up another Breacher squad, right? Which gives me another unit of grenades. I think I like that. Until we unlock the Ethereal's buffs, it's not really worth it. So let's do this. Let's do this. Unfortunately, can't stay much longer. I have to get up early tomorrow for work. No problem at all, Sarah. It's good to see you. Wish the Photon Grenade didn't cost their action, though. Yeah, I've found that you only really use it when you can't get in range for their blasters. And there's not really a chance they're going to move into your Overwatch range, because they've got ranged weapons themselves and it's just easier to shoot you. So you do that and it kind of debuffs, not only for your guys shooting them because it drops their evasion, but also that if there is any clapback, it is significantly worse But yeah. All right, so this is a boss battle. This one is going to include a normal unit from their roster with a shitload of extra health. So it is a bit to chew through. We are going to create a little bastion around our Fireblade. So we can have him in a 2 hex around him. And what this will do is allow us to get that that buff of extra shots off. And I'm actually just going to end my turn right here. Now, if you're wondering why, I want to see where they are.
Potential targets.
I don't want to willy-nilly run up. And also, when I make them move, they tend to spread a little bit more, being able to take them out as I need to. Oh, yeah, Bill, I actually forgot about that. For Masu, they add an entire narrative campaign for Sisters on top of the one that they had for Blood Angels, or as I like to call them, the Blangles. So that's something I've played through a little bit, and I actually would love to do that on stream. So we might do that at some point very soon. All right, so tell them to look that way. I'm just going to have these guys here for early warning, and these guys here, because they are tanky enough to take on whatever I might need. I think because the line of sight blockers, I think what we're going to do is just move up so that I've got a straight track down this way.
To the front line.
We serve the greater good.
Yeah.
I found your team on the move.
All right, cool. Overwatch, and we're just going to wait for them to come to us.
Movement up ahead.
It's not exciting gameplay, but it is intelligent gameplay. All right, so they're going to be coming from just over there. I'm going to pull the stealth teams back just a little bit.
On our way.
Actually, no, you can go up to there.
Stealth team reporting in.
And then everybody's going to overwatch this way.
Strike team.
Now, I'm doing this manually because the auto might make them look in a really troll direction. Now, breaches, I'm actually going to change, and they are going to run around here because I want them closer. Same with these guys.
They will not get through this way.
Do I want them close? Yeah, that's fine. That's fine. And then you guys looking over there, and we got the Fireblade looking over there, and you guys looking over there. And then that should be the last of them. Let's see what our enemy has for us and what they send as their early... It's a fucking scouting Tyrannifex. Alright, so this one isn't the boss, because it's got 425 health. That's perfectly normal for this unit type. Alright, little bit of Overwatch damage, little bit of chip. There is the Flyerant. 1,200 health. And another Flyerant behind him. So. We have a choice. We can fire and fade, or we can try and engage him. I think I like the idea of firing and fading, though he will be able to move and fire at least from his Hive Tyrant. Alright, what's our ranges? You're 29, 11. I think we just full send these stealth suits. And I think I'm actually going to send them on the Hive Tyrants behind. Because if we can get rid of them, we can get rid of some activations.
Confirmed.
Okay, cool.
Ready for orders.
Breaches! Breaches breaching!
Awaiting instructions.
Now, I should have done the extra shots before I move them, but that's fine. Alright. We're going to have a turn where some rubber hits road. Alright. Now, it's only 63%, but that's fine. Oh, that's a lot of misses. 27%. So, we're going to mark a light you for them. 70. Alright. Boom. That's what we're looking for.
Clear them out.
Alright, breaches go breaching. Now, this is exactly a scenario that I was talking about before, where now we can have the Tyrannifex get debuffed. Probably should have done that before we shot at him before, but it's fine. Alright, so 42 and 52. Boom, 81 health off him.
Found your team on the move.
And I'm going to overcharge for all of these. Oh, he's 14 health. 14 goddamn health. 0 to 1 times 36. That doesn't kill. Oh, you son of a biscuit. All right. I don't really want to use a Pathfinder team on that, so we're going to go strike team. Boom. Okay.
Ready for orders.
Moving out.
Oh, I can hear my little boy having a rough time in the other room.
Moving out.
He's starting to get to the stage where he's aware that, like, Mummy can walk away and leave the room, and he does not like it. He does not like it at all. All right, let's take out the Tyranno.
We serve the greater good.
I don't think I need this. 85% chance, 6 to 9 times 20. Should be enough to kill as long as we don't min roll.
Cut them down.
Oh, we min rolled. Okay.
For Viola.
Oh, 100% chance to hit. Hot damn. My Fireblade wants it. Does he explode on the way down? No? Oh. Alright, fair enough. Then we're going to save our Markalite because we've only got 1 unit left. And we're not going to overcharge because it's not a good turn for that. God damn, the Ions did more than the frickin' Fusion Blasters did. Alright, that's our turn there. Reason if the planet broke before the guard did. You know what? I've actually been playing a lot of Astra Militarum on this, so I'm going to coom on Charles's behalf. Oh yeah, the guard! Alright, you're welcome. Hooves, Jane, or Rubber? That is actually true. That is true. We've had first flyer. What about a second flyer? I do wish this game gave you a total damage prediction. Yeah, it would be good. Would be good. Yeah, Rubber Hooves sounds like an episode of that Hooves cleaning guy. Actually, yeah. Yeah, that is a very, very apt thing, yeah. All right, you just take out that Hormy. Get on the Hormies.
On our way.
All right, shoot you. Oh, wait, I could have used the gun drones for that. Mother flip. All right, and then you are going to move out to your best range. You are going to move out to your best range. Strikes are... Where's their best range? There. Strikes are going to be... you know, we can actually... Oh, no, I don't want to move them away. They can just shoot from here. 87% is fine enough. All right. Breaches are definitely going to breach this big boy. Oh, look at that. Beautiful. Bloody beautiful, mate.
Awaiting instructions.
Then we go... Boom. We go bomb.
We serve the greater
We go bomb. We go boom. Yeah, this guy's going down this turn. This guy's 100% going down this turn. Get him, Pathfinders.
Standing by. Moving out.
Ah. My little monkey brain loved that. 63%. Oh, gross.
Moving out.
90%. There we go. It was the rubble in front of them. The Barney rubble. Oh, we just wiped them. Okay, that was the easiest boss fight in the world. Tau infantry might be broken, everybody. Tau infantry might be broken. Oh, now we've got the Blangles. Okay, this one is really good because they've got a lot of things that can get on my head very quickly. And they've got Terminators, which are very, very tough. Now, the enemy, the first... Because you can see that was planet 1 of 3. That is supposed to be a little bit easier. So let's not throw the baby out with the bathwater, but, you know, that was pretty all right. 30% range damage, -5 accuracy. I'm actually very happy with that. Very, very happy with that. 30% increased number of shots. This is, as the kids are saying, and I have this on good authority, bussin'. Beautiful. All right, so... let's spend our stuff before we do anything else. Okay, so we could just go mad ethereal buffs, which are really, really good for keeping our boys alive. Now, one thing I didn't consider is the command abilities. These are things that your warlord, whoever it is, can use when you build up enough momentum. They use one of their action points to do a seeker missile strike, summon a unit of crisis battlesuits, or an orbital ion beam, which is fucking cool as shit. However, I didn't consider this when doing the when conceiving the challenge. So I'll throw it to everybody in chat. Do you think Battlesuit Strike bricks the infantry only if it's used as a command ability? Because it is summoning a unit that is an infantry, or does it not count because it is spending a resource for a one-off in that battle for a unit that doesn't stick around? It's okay, the VOD will be up. Yeah, we can clip afterwards, Sarah. Wait, that has to be the intro to J Out of Context collection? Wait, what did I do? What did I do? Oh, guard cooming. Yeah. Cooming for the guard is pretty, yeah. I feel you. So, in terms of unlocks, chat, can you let me know, can I use Battlesuit Strike? If I can, I'll probably pick up these two. If I can't, I'll probably do Sense of Stone and Seeker Missile Strike. Or maybe I do go Zephyr's Grace. Because 10 evasion is really nice. Orbital Ion Beam like the 9th edition straight? Yeah, it's fucking good. It's really, really fun. It is really fun. Alright, so I'm going to go Seeker Missile Strike anyway. Choice between, if I unlock Battlesuit Strike now, whether I can use it or not, it means that on the next set of unlocks, I can do Orbital Ion Beam and then have that available. Though I do like the idea of jamming an Ethereal into my list, so we are going to go Sense of Stone. All right, so Army Management. Jam that Ethereal in. We've got, what's that, 55 points? Which means it's likely going to be a unit of TAC drones. And we can't do a marker drone. That's fine. I'm Ron Burgundy. We could also drop the gun drones because they haven't been super relevant. Actually, yeah, I think I like that better. Drop the gun drones off the stealth suits, go back to the shield drone for the minus 15% damage taken, and then go marker drone for another source of marker light. I think I like that a lot. Okay, so let's look at boss fights first because that will dictate where we want to go. Plus 10 evasion for the rest of the crusade. 20% damage for the rest of the crusade. That's nasty. And ignore melee control. Ignoring melee control is just like, I don't give a shit about that. So we are going up top. Now, what gives us the best breakdown? 6 HQ tokens, but not a lot of requisition. 4 tokens and 490. Or 5 and 340. I think we're going 5 and 340 and we'll just like diagonal our way up. Let's do that. What about an orbital suit beam? A beam of crisis suits? That's like, that's some suicide bomber shit. That's like a bunch of fire warriors in crisis suits just face planting the ground. Do you really want to do that with our infants in crisis suits? Who put the question mark on the teleprompter? All right, so you can see weird deployment. This happens all the time. We are functionally surrounded here. We got Sangard up here. Jump intercessors over here. These boys there. So I think what I'm going to do is just turtle up and weather the storm. We are going to go the drones in the forefront. So stealth suits aren't especially good here if they don't have any vehicles. The vehicular manslaughter. Yeah. All right. Let's just go that. We will get the first turn. So we'll be able to go and put some hurt down. So strikes, could you please mark them? Breaches, could you breach them? Oh, yeah. Yeah, you can. All right, and then... Actually, you know what? We're just going to go plus 20% shots. I should have done it beforehand, but whatever. Fireblade, take him out. For dinner. Make him feel special. Then we're going to go Pathfinder's Mark U. We got Incestors up there. The Sangard's a little far away, so I think we're just going to fusion these guys. Take out 3 models. Very nice. let's go the ethereal here.
Stealth team.
You can move back there.
reporting
Do I hit everybody? Breaches back. And then we go bonus HP. Boom, you can see the shield on everybody, which is really nice. Attack drones can move here and fire at these guys with the marker light benefit. I don't know if it kills them, but it will. I killed a guy. That's pretty good. Okay, then you guys looking this way. There was a unit over here, right? I'm not insane? Yeah. You trying to incest me? Not if I incest you first. Now, this is why I wanted the ethereal. Notice that the extra HP actually absorbed some of this. Rather than putting him to 10, puts him to 20. It's not going to be like game-breaking in its effect, but it does mean that if like a dude would normally live on like 5 wounds, then I haven't lost that model and lost that output. Okay, so drones, can you move up here? Let the breacher squad move like this. Gonna Overwatch there. You boys mark there and splash. Oh! Ho, ho, ho. All right, I guess that's what we're just doing. Okay. Didn't realize we were doing them like that. Okay, strike team. Can you move out here and just take that boy out for me, please? What other activations do we have? Breaches move down. You boys move this way. So it's 3. Okay. Ethereal move down. Fireblade move down. You guys just move across like this. And that's our activations. Okay. 16%. I don't think I want to mark light these guys. I think I want to save it for next turn. No, I can mark a light with you guys. Nah, that's fine. Oh, we're going to go like this. 72% is really good. Oh. Okay, shoot you. And then behind full cover, so we'll just Overwatch them when they move. If they do, that's our turn. That's a pretty fucking good turn. That's a pretty good turn. What was that? Almost 5 units killed? Is much different to most other silly things in 40kj. I don't understand the question. Wait, what was the question? I moved too fast in my yaps. I'm sorry, I out-yapped. Okay, so we killed them and then nobody else exists? What? Alright, let's just turtle up again.
Awaiting instructions.
Ethereal in, Fireblade in.
Ready for orders.
Yeah, and then I think we just, like, Overwatch a bunch of different directions and hope for the best. You boys can Overwatch back there. You boys can Overwatch up there. Strike team just down here for schnitz and giggle. Fireblade can cover down here. And everybody else just wherever the fuck you want. I'm not gonna lie, Tau infantry only feels really fucking good. This is really fun. This is really, really fun. Alright, so we got a storm speeder over there. No, the storm speeder there. Oh, the crisis suit beam. Yep. Do you know, honestly, yeah, it is kind of, it does track with 40k, but like, I feel like it's something Drakari would do with like their captured slaves. They would orbital ion beam the crisis suits at somebody because that's just fun to them. Okay, so you're going to move in there, and then does the Fireblade hit everybody with this? Oh, yes, he does! Beams! Boom, thank you, sir.
Cut them down.
Cut them down, indeed. Alright, let's move up for vision.
Awaiting instructions.
Why are my pathies like basically not moving?
Team on the move.
My Pathfinder's secretly really goddamn slow. What? Or maybe I'm just I've been spoiled by the strike teams. I've been spoiled by the movement buffs on the strike teams.
What do you need?
Overwatching there. Yes, sir.
The reactor.
Nice. It's not the last person dead, so I'm just going to go Overwatch and see what comes out. Yep, thought they might be north of me. Okay, and then we just go and full kill. So, bomb. Yeah, 2 dead's pretty good. Then we go boom. And run up. And run up. And run up.
How can I
All right,
assist?
let's go get them, boys. I really want you guys to see ethereals in combat because they actually have melee in this game. It is the most glorious thing you have ever seen, and I want to share it with frickin' everybody. I'm going to Markalite them just because why not? You're going to Overwatch there. You're going to Overwatch there. You boys are going to Markalite them. And yeah, you're going to fire there. I'll go bonus health on everybody that's within my range here. You can fire at them. Thanks, sirs. Boom. Thank you. You can fire at them. You go. Oh, he's out of range. Okay. They're going to have a lot of Overwatch to walk into here. And I actually did poor order of operations there. I could have had the Pathfinder squad at the front there fire at them, and one of the back units at the front guys. But I think Overwatch is going to do the trick. These guys are not long for this world. Hell, the character might kill him. Yeah, he did. Yeah, cool. Fuck, we are killing. We are killing it. Star Captain, how you doing? Good to see you. Bring the Votan to this game. Oh my god, I would love Votan in this game. I would love Votan to this. Actually, do you know what? Honestly, I hope this game continues to do well because they just keep adding factions and they all feel great to play. Honestly, like this is why this is a little bit of a comfort 40k game. Like I don't have 17 hours to put into a practice game. So I just boot this up and have some fucking fun, man. Okay, so do I go target sighted? I could go stealth field for the stealth suits, but that's not hyper relevant. I think I want to start getting some of my abilities online. So Fireblade with target sighted, and then we're just going to save our tokens. And then army management, we didn't really lose anything, did we? So we just jam in. What do we want to jam in? Could almost do another Fireblade, honestly. Get more of the battlefield buffs going out, so we can have like little strike teams running around. Could also go some more stealth suits. The stealth suits are incredibly useful. I think I will. I think that we will. I'm going to go back to the burst cannons because the ions are taking care of business really well. Really well. Okay, and do we need any extra points? I like the shield drones on the stealth suits. Then we could go one for the Markalite. I have been needing Markalite turn to turn, so we'll do that. Okay, we're getting 7 HQ tokens off this. This is going to be massive. Seen last time it was unnatural. I thought it was like a fucking cool berserker. Am I being censored again for using the F word? I don't think so. Message came through okay to me. I know that like Twitch has had some issues with certain words before, but we've gone through and like Beal has greenlit a lot of terms. Like obviously none of the like real bad shit that I don't want in my chat anyway isn't there, but like basic swearing and shit should be. I mean, hell, my audience are called fuckers. Like that. I mean, YouTube, like, you know, grow up. You gotta let my fuckers fuck. You know, they're just here to fuck. Just let them. I don't see the issue. All right, cool. Really big first turn for them. Strike team is gonna run up. Again, I don't think we're going to have a lot of units that are faster than me getting up here. The Blangles certainly can do it with their jump troops. I just don't think they're outfitted to. Or that the AI would be like, yeah, this is a good idea. Knowing AI, they just give them a bunch of extra fingers where they don't belong or whatever. Okay. Yeah, no, they're not getting to the center of that. So we're going to move up like that, move up like that. You are going to go like that, and you're the last one. Cool. And turn. YouTube doesn't let me green light terms, though. Interesting. Fire trucking feline ferry Frederico the Freddo Frog. Oh, let me sing the song of my people. Oh, he can't. I'm from Scotland. Fuck is part of the primary curriculum. Yeah, that's the same for Australians with the old C-bomb.
Ready for order.
YouTube mod stuff sucks ass. Yeah, they really haven't invested really well into like streaming as an experience. And that's like, say what you want about Twitch, they actually have done that side of it very, very well. Very, very well. You know, having things like hype trains, having things like, you know, little stuff that a lot of people don't even think about, like, you know, your emote spams and that sort of stuff. It's just, it's great from a community perspective, and having streams not just be about like, I showed up, I watched a video. That's what YouTube is at the moment. Whereas Twitch is very much like, I went somewhere and engaged with a bunch of people and had a bunch of fun and whatever, and just like, yeah, it's a very, very different ballpark. I think we are just going to be overwatching rather than shooting at this guy. I'm going to let him get in a little bit closer. You are going to move up 100%. Yeah, I don't think I need the extra movement. You can overwatch. You're the last one. Beautiful. I think we are going to take some damage on this one. I didn't expect the speeder to be there as quickly, though I should have, because speeders are obviously one of their very, very fast attack options, and they were a problem in the last one. And not in the good way. Hey, look, if YouTube wants to suck us, then that's what they do. Like, you know, YouTube, just like all of us, are just a bunch of adults just hanging out, just wanting to do things, you know? Just, you know, sometimes you have trouble getting an erection. That's okay. You got to do what you got to do. And nobody should shame you for that. Do what you got to do, baby boy.
Ready.
All right, I'm going to move him up there because then I think I can hit everybody with the plus shots. Strike team can go up here. Their breaches, I will definitely want to move a little bit further forward. For now, you can go there. You can go there. You can go in there. And then you,
Moving out.
shit. All right, do I just not give them that? Yeah, we're going volley fire. And then we're going to go auto hitting on the back unit of Pathfinders, maybe? What's your 55, 34? Yeah, back unit of Pathfinders. This is one of the strongest abilities in the game. It may be the strongest ability in the game. Because I'm about to annihilate this prick from a unit that was hitting on a 34% chance. Balanced and fair, apparently. And I can get multiple of him. Multiple, ladies and gentlemen.
Wherever I am needed.
Alright, I think the stealths get up close and personal. Alright, so what else can people shoot at? You are going to overwatch like that. You are just going to go like that. You are able to... they can only Markerlight them. Though these stealth suits are actually self-sufficient with the Markerlight package. So let's see what I can kill from range. We want to use the back guys first. Boom. Not going to overcharge because the percent chance to hit is so bad. I don't want to take the damage for no goddamn reason. Yep, go that.
What do you need?
You boys can just go like that for some charge protection. You are also doing Overwatch. So then all we've got are these four. Okay. Markerlight on the assault squad. Fired at myself. Second stealth unit. Strike team. Excellent. Excellent. Markerlight. Strike team. Did you just try and censor me? If I want to scream, him waking up is your problem, not mine. If I don't show up tomorrow, don't believe the suicide note. I'll keep the screams to a minimum, my love. bare minimum, like 2 an hour or something. Yes, I'm 10 minutes behind. Yeah, fair. Man, I've been playing 7th edition with slightly modified rules and I've been having a blast. Much more fun vehicle rules and templates. That's cool, man. That's cool. I actually one of the boys that's in my team that doesn't like to play 10th at all apparently has been playing a shitload of 9th edition. So a very, very similar thing. Are we just gonna win without killing anything? We are. We are about to win. All right. Well, Ethereal's gonna fucking charge you guys. I don't think the pistol attack's gonna matter. Slice. So, obviously, when you guys think of an Ethereal, you think of him charging at Assault Marines, and winning, butchering them, and pushing them back, right? That's what you think of when you think of Ethereals? Like, right? Alright, this strike team's gonna run back after he fires because I want him to live. Tactical retreat! Alright, you can just kind of stay where you are. You can go there. Breach is still going to run forward. Pathfinder's forward, ho.
We serve the greater good.
You can go there. Alright, so... what marker do I have access to? 1, 2, 3. Okay, so we got enough. Marker.
Value target identified.
And you? Oh, behind full cover. Damn. Alright, that's fine. We're probably only going after one anyway. So fire you.
Reactor.
167 from them into a dreadnought. That is huge. That is freaking huge, mate. Right. Yep. Go pulse rifles into them. It's all just superheated plasma coming out of a basic infantry gun anyway.
They will not get through this way.
That's fine, baby. Close my door. Enemies behind full cover? I don't think so. Alright, let's kill the front one.
We serve the greater good.
We have more Markerlight. We are actually like swimming in Markerlight. So I got 1, 2, 3. You boys, can you even see them? No. So you're going to overwatch when they go there.
What do you need?
We got basically 2 dudes. Okay. So you got a 60% chance. You've got a 74, 44 at the back, and 55 at the back. Okay. Cool. So you are going there. Boom. And you're going to overcharge for the back. That was so much freaking damage. Alright, bomb. I want you in my ROM. Killed him in Overwatch. And we win. Good game. Isn't plasma always superheated? Well, I guess, like, it's heated, but then it's superheated. You know what I mean? Like, you know, someone could be a hero, but then they become a superhero. You know what I mean? Like, you can have annuation, but then you have superannuation. You know what I mean? I feel like it's the same thing. I feel like that's just science. 10% minus cost is amazing on the Pathfinders. I'm definitely going to go that. Okay, so we've got an exchange tile. So, if we go give up 350 requisition, we get Breacher, Pathfinder Strike Team, and then HQ tokens. Yes, I will take that. First exchange that I've actually done. Okay, HQ upgrades. We can get Battlesuit Strike. We can get Orbital Ion Beam. We are online, Tau fans. Fans of the Tau Va, the greater good, as it were. All right, let's go that. And then that's just it. Or do I want to go multiple breacher squads? I don't know if it's necessary, but the strikes are always relevant. Oh, I can sell units? Yes, please. Yeah. And now I have more requisition. For stuff. For things. Alright, cool. Can I shave any points anywhere? Yes, I can. Do I feel good about that? Is the question. Not really. I think I'm going to transfer that to reserves. Now we get 110. And I think that buys me 2 units of drones because I need chaff to absorb some heat. So I got 1 set with marker, 1 set without, and these guys just have like a freaking global taunt ability. It is amazing. Not that they actually have that, but yeah. Sarah, thank you so much for being here. Give my best to Charlie as well. Good night. Have fun at work tomorrow. Also, the Pathfinder voice sounds like Tom Cruise. Wait, really? No. No, it does not. All right, we're going to have to listen to the Pathfinders. If they don't sound like Tom Cruise, then I don't know. I'll work out who your missus and get her to smack you. I don't know. But if that's a reward, I'll get her to not smack you. Yeah, we're going to... Either way, you're going to cop it. Or not cop it, depending on what we need. All right, so we got a thing over to the right there. Obviously, you put your jump pack troops in positions where they can jump over the stuff. You get your little flyer boys in positions where they can fly over there. Attack drones being first is probably good. And then we want our strike teams front and center because of the plus movement buffs that we took on their level ups. And breaches being forward is always good because breaches want to breach, and you can't breach if you're too far behind. I think it was Martin Luther King that said that. All right. Up. And up. Not going to use the jump pack ability. Oh, that's not bad. Yeah, we're going to send it on him. And then we're going to send it on you. Beautiful. Then we're going to go there. Then we are going to go there. Obviously, you can see the characters get +2 of these little red circles because they have 2 action points, being all special and character-like.
Standing by.
You go, you. They. So first turns are a little bit more boring than what we saw, where the Blangles literally just deployed all around me because, fuck me, I guess. But rubber will hit the hooves will hit the road soon. Rubber hooves. I don't know. Where did we land? Oh, anyway. All right, so Blangles, I'm really hoping have invested into some more elite troops because we are steamrolling this challenge right now. This all infantry is extremely good. Oh, it is so good. Okay, you, and you.
I am here.
And then you.
What do you need?
And then you, and I think I have to keep my Overwatchers now.
Instructions.
The Pathfinders don't really need that. He's going to go around now. I should have kept him to the left side of the rock, but, you know, as the French say, c'est la vie.
Team on the move. Execute the Montcalm.
Okay.
Ambush ready.
All right, you can go there, you can go there. And I think everybody else just an auto Overwatch is... Oh, wait, hang on. Yeah, you don't have any more movement. There's nobody else that has a move, so we'll Overwatch everybody and we'll go. And then we should have first sighting of our enemy. No, just outside of it. All right, cool. So only one ally, so we only get the 5 points, but that won't matter. We are going to kill anything that is close and play keep away with our stuff. Okay, that was also a new addition. They put in the Invicta War Suit, which is a really, really good get for the Blangles. Okay, go you. The Ethereal is going to give everybody a bunch of bonus health.
Ready for orders.
Oh, the Fireblade being this far behind is not good. Because now I don't have my little buff machine going off. And you can see just the difference in the people that got movement buffs for their level up and the people that didn't. The difference between the haves and the have-nots is enormous. Okay, these guys are going to take the heat first, which means they need to be the ones with a bit of extra health. Okay, mark him. Boom, boom, can only Overwatch. You only want to Overwatch there. Strike team, boom. 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 There's 3 units of strike shooting at the Invicta Warsuits. Imagine these 3 units doing that on the tabletop. Ridiculous. Can't be done.
With pride.
Then breaches. I feel like I'm just going to move the breaches up because they're not going to have anybody that's going to get in range of them. Pathfinders are only going to be able to Overwatch, but what an Overwatch it'll be. And drones move up. Overwatch as well, and that is our turn. Not as much as I would have hoped. We are about to cop some shit. Luckily, the bonus HP is going to put in a ton of work, and the global taunt on the tactical drones is really good. Because they've only got 1 life left, one of the units will waste an activation shooting at us, which is really good for us. As well as all the heat from Overwatch makes this really, really comfy. Play Sisters tanks, and if they have them Paragon suits only. Oh, that'd be a good one. Because the Exorcists are actually indirect as well, so it kind of plays into that artillery only. We're getting through this one really, really quickly. Yeah, I would love to do that. I would love to do that. Sisters tanks are really cool. Not as iconic, I think, as like Lehman Russes and that sort of stuff, but still really, really good. Clapback on this wasn't as bad as I thought. We lost a unit of drones. Okay. Happy with. Now, Theodore, can you move out of the way so my boy can get in there? My boy, my homie, my only one. He's going to move up there. 20% extra shots. Oh, you're out of range, so auto hitting on the back Pathfinders.
Awaiting instructions.
And then we're going to go Intercessors, Hellblasters. Yeah, we're going to splash on you.
The reactor.
Right, get you there. Stealths are going to start doing their job.
Thin them out.
Would I kill that? Yes, right? Because even in a min roll, I guess with misses you might not hit the 75 damage mark, but I think they kill. Oh yeah! Does he not blow up? Oh boo! Boo and a hiss. Right, breaches are just going to get ready to breach. All right, now marker light on you.
Value target identified.
And strikes light them up. Breaches, Overwatch, strikes, light them up.
Strike team, ready.
Marker light on the guys at the back there. And then light these guys up. And then we are going to have the Pathfinders put in a ton of work. I'm just going to keep the Ethereal here. You boys are going to have to Overwatch, which is sad. You boys are going to hit into them, but we're going to need a marker light for that as well. Into there. So these boys, 68%. I'll overcharge for that. Oh, lovely. Lovely. And then normal. Oh, no, I wasted a marker light on the Hellblasters, but I got nothing that can do anything with it. Okay, cool. No more activations. That's fine. Overwatch confirm. But still, really, really good turn. And the Overwatch here, they lost 2 models. That's devastating. Can't even kill a stealth suit. A wounded stealth suit, by the way. We do love railguns right here. We do. We do. So I built my hammerhead. Date stamp on the sprue, 2001. Barrel was bent from sitting on shelves forever. Jesus. Is it something like... Because I had to do this when I got my hammerheads from... a disreputable source that prints in resin before I had a bunch of friends and fans that wanted to print stuff for me. And the barrel came bent, and I was actually able to put it under hot water. We actually just won. They didn't get anybody on the point. We just won, and like, good job, Blangles. Yeah, and so like I put it under really hot water, and I was able to slowly bend it into shape very gently. Surely you'd be able to do that with GW plastic, right? Like, is that something you'd be able to go into? But I mean, it kind of makes sense. 2001, that thing is able to drink. Your hammerhead is legally able to drink through its hammerhead, through its railgun. That's kind of friggin' wild. Don't know, Jay, you show a tank with a church on top. It's 40k Lehman and the like, could be any war game. That's true. That's true. Use a head gun, bent at worst. I'm 3D printing a gun for it now. Yeah, that's smart. That's smart. Just replacing it is almost definitely the way to go. Almost definitely. Lord Hestia, first time chatter. Hey, yo, how you doing? Welcome to the stream. So we are doing an infantry only run for the Tau in Battlesector. To absolutely nobody's fucking surprise, it is going very well. It is going very, very well. Let's check the exchange. Oh, we don't have to exchange anything. This is just a flat get. I'm not suffering for requisition. I think maybe it's just an ethereal. Okay, cool. We didn't get to Orbital Ion Beam. We will get to Zephyr's Grace. And then I think we don't have any other upgrades that can affect our infantry. No, sorry. We can go for Camouflage Field. We can go for Camouflage Field. So I'll just save my coins for that. That's fine. Army Management. We have 245 points that we can use. I love the idea of another fireball. Getting an additional set of buffs is incredible. Damn, what do we just have? Lord Hestia, thank you for the follow. Appreciate it, dude. Didn't expect to see a Battlesector stream at 6 a.m. Well, being from Catachan, it means that my normal is your morning, so it kind of works out. But yeah, I think I'm going to be doing a few more of these Battlesector runs. Just going through like challenges in the game or running through the Sisters narrative campaign, that sort of stuff. It's been a lot of fun. And it scratches that 40k itch in a very satisfying way. Okay, so now we've got 80 points, which means we go 2 drone squads. I think we go 2 drone squads. Perfect. Now we actually have some chaff to keep our infantry from dying. And then we go... Wait, hang on. What? Oh my god, I couldn't go up because... What is this shit? What is this? There's a bottom level! Slytherin, explain yourself. All right, well, I guess we're just copping the L on that one. So that means we're taking plus 20% damage. You know what? This has been going too easy. So, yeah, plus 20% damage. Let's do it. Fucking send it. Fucking send it. Townmanship runs are fun sometimes. Fuck yeah. Fuck yeah. I love leaning into skews. I think it's really, really fun. This sun was so hot, my mate's bases warped from having magnets attached. Just the heat made them soft, and the magnets dragged them down. Jesus Christ. It's noon here. Someone call Matt Mercer. No, he's not going to do that. He's not going to do that voice. That doesn't go well. That doesn't go well. So this one is... Where is our defense point? Oh, it is real close. That is real close. Let's set up strike teams to get on there immediately because we got movement buffs on them. And then everything else, we're just gonna set up a little death ball, little blob of death, you know, little ball of going balling with the death blob, balling in the death, rolling in the deep. I'm sorry, I'll stop. Okay, strike team.
Moving out.
Now the question is my opponent able to get anywhere near here? Because if I'm just scoring points based on, you know, standing on this thing, do I give up my Overwatch to, well, I mean, you know, stand on it? I actually don't know. I'm going to use my stealth jump. Do I not have 2 units of stealth? Oh, I lost a unit of stealth suits. Oh, big rip, boys. Big rip. Okay, then you... Pathfinders, I think you're going to go up there. Which frees... yeah, you're going to go up there with them. You're going to go there with them. Do I risk it for the biscuit? The question is, do I feel like a biscuit? Because if you're not in a biscuit mood, then it doesn't matter. You know what? We're doing it. Fuck you. Fuck you, I won't do what you tell me. And I think that's going to be everything. Everybody's moved, so everybody else is just going to overwatch forward. And let's see what happens.
The enemy approaches.
They are close-ish, but not close enough. We're immediately rewarded. Let's fucking go. Okay, so now with that increase in speed,
Standing by. Moving out.
let's just move them forward a little bit. And I want to get a position where my characters can get some buffs off.
Ready for orders.
So he's going to be there. He's going to be there.
What do you need?
Stealth team.
He's going to go over there. You're going to go activate your global taunt. You're going to move there. I think this guy's going to buff everybody so he can just move up. Because basically I just want him to receive the bonus HP buff from the ethereal. I know it's not his name, but you keep saying the same shit over and over again. It gets boring. Okay, so I don't think I send any of my buffs. Though, you know what? Staggered additional shots on Overwatch might actually be a good strat. I'm gonna try it. Volley fire. And then I'm gonna go target sided and give this Pathfinder squad auto hitting. 20% bonus HP on all these units. You don't have anything to give, and everybody is just going to Overwatch. Let's see if this is actually the damage increase that I'm hoping it is. Because surely somebody gets in range of those Pathfinders. My biggest concern is that they don't even get into my Overwatch range because of how shit they are. That's my big worry. All right, let's see. Let's see, Blangles. Ethereal works for me. Yeah, fuck yeah. All right, strikes going. That's a good amount of damage from the strikes. And it is more shots. Because they do keep the buff, don't they? Yeah, they do. Okay, we full killed the unit. Is that a... No, it is an infantry unit. I was like, are those gun drones getting damage on a dreadnought? But no, that's ridiculous. That had never happened in a million years. Oh my god, they didn't move into my Pathfinder's range. The thing I was worried about actually happened.
We're under fire.
Come on, Strikes. You can live. You can live. Oh, yes. Oh, yes. Oh, daddy. Oh my god. Was that the auto hitters? Killed one dude. Alright, we lost a unit of strikes. That's fine. We are getting a lot of damage down, and now we are about to do it again. Double Fireblade is gosh darn broken. Alright, you move over here. You move over here. You move up and across. You move in. You move in. You move in. And you move in. And then everybody gets it. No. Everybody in the club getting tipsy. Alright, and Pathfinder's there. Auto hit. And now we can start our track towards violence. So. Drones. Drones.
On your word.
Stealths.
What troubles
I kind of want an ethereal to charge this guy. I should have done evasion before they move, but whatever. That's fine. That's fine. That's fine. That's fine. That's fine. Mark a light on the Librarian Dreadnought, 100%. Mark a light on the Speeder Tornado, 100%.
Standing by.
Pushing forward.
Alright, let's start with... Let's go normal, and hopefully there's enough for the ethereal to fly forward and melee him. Because I want you to go... Oh, yes. Oh, my God, yes. I hope you're ready for the greatest thing you've ever seen. Fans of the Tau Va. This is how it's done. On she. brought back to life to reinforce the Tau Va for all of the beautiful girls and boys. Right, cool. So now you pump into him. Pump him! And you finish him off. You know what? They're going to get out of the road and let the breaches run up like this. More Markalite, more Markalite. Actually, you can move up like that. And Markalite that. Okay.
To the front line.
Pathfinder team on the move.
Overcharging and doing like most of his health. Fuck yes. Fuck yes. Right, send the character in there, and then we go. Gun drones there. Gun drones don't have any points. You? Is that enough? Oh, yes! Give me some of that hot, crisp crust!
We serve the greater good.
Now we go. Do I have a Markalite for the character? Boom, boom. I want you in my room. There we go. Markalite.
Awaiting instructions.
That guy can go there, or I can do the intercessors and just get rid of some of his support. I think getting rid of the lieutenant is pretty good.
Serve the greater good.
I'm not going to overcharge because 36% is pretty shit for how many hits I would get. Oh, maybe overcharging was actually the play. Oh, big sad. 100% chance to hit. We don't need to worry about overcharging. I forgot about my 100% chance to hit. Boys, 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 boys. All right, that was a really good turn. That was a really good turn. Can't wait for that Black Legion to drop for some fun. You secure your units and have units to stop you from winning. Wait, what are we talking about? So Black Legion to drop for some fun. Are you talking about like in this game? Because if they are dropping it for this game, that'll be pretty goddamn cool. CSM will be a really good addition to this. And if you're talking about the enemy having to kill my units, yes. But also, yeah, I'm just auto-winning. So, good job, Blangles. Now, this is actually a problem because if I win too quickly, I don't get XP from kills. Notice my units aren't... Oh, wait, no, maybe they are leveling up. Yeah, they are. Okay. So, movement is great, but it's a plus 20% additional cost. 50% extra shots is so hard to go past. That is like... That is not something I'm willing to entertain at all. Arm piercing for accuracy, momentum gains. I'm going to re-roll this. Minus movement, I will not entertain. Melee armor could actually be good because the breaches are very often getting close. I think it's going to be melee armor. Strikes. Crit chance per momentum. Additional range attacks. Minus 10% cost. Or 50% extra shots. I think it's just 50% extra shots. It's just so much output. Like, how could I ever go past that? Okay, now for upgrades, we get stealth for the stealth suits, and then, to quote Metallica, nothing else matters. So we just go Piranha and Hammerhead because whatever, may as well use the tokens. Army management, we are up to 1750 for our points. Didn't lose anything really in that last battle except for some drones. I think I would like to have... Actually, the strikes after their upgrade, the additional shots is really nice on them. 30% range damage, plus 2 movement, plus 50% shots. Make these guys so gosh darn valuable. I'm sorry to swear, but it's just true. I mean, gosh darn. All right, 20% additional damage. If only we had Crude. I would love Crude added to this game. I would really, really love Crude added to this game. Crude, especially the expanded range that's been released on the tabletop, has been such a great addition to the game, and like whether it's casual or competitive or whatever, like it's just been a massive win for anybody who likes the Kroot and fields them, filling different roles, filling melee with the rampages, that sort of stuff. Having that in this game would also be fantastic. Having this faction be able to have a hard-hitting melee unit. Can you imagine seeing rampages in a game finally? Like, oh my god, like, because look at old school Dawn of War. Running around with the greater Narlock was one of the greatest things I could do as a kid. And if I could recreate that, I would be so freaking happy. I think this one is just to kill all. So we're going to create a little ball of death. Characters can go back one. Drones here, because they can move over the obstacle relatively easily without any problems. And, yeah. So I think what we're going to do is just, so kill all enemies, kill the boss. Of course, it's a boss fight. We're just going to, actually,
Ready for orders.
I think moving out past this and getting out into open lines of sight will be really beneficial. Really, really beneficial. You can go up there because you've got plenty of movement. You can go around there. Ethereal. Fireblade. Fireblade. Strike team. Stealth suits.
Moving out.
Pathfinders, you, and you. And then everybody can just overwatch, and then we'll wait for the boss to run in. Again, we wait for them to come to us, because then the AI will slowly spread out their units and not exactly move them efficiently, but like they're on top of us already. Is the librarian? No, that's just a normal ass unit. Our Overwatch is going crazy though. What the shit? That was 2 units. All right, cool. I guess he didn't want to live. All right, we're going to save our battlefield buffs. We're just going to get everybody in position.
Pathfinder team on the move.
So now when we need to buff, we can. Actually, I think I like the ethereal
Strike team, ready.
being up
To the front
in
line.
here. Up in here. Because y'all gonna make me lose my mind.
What troubles you?
Up in here. Up in here. Bonus health. You know what? Fuck it. I'll rip one. I'll rip one. Okay, Markalite onto the librarian. Don't need it for the land speeder tornado because you are just going to go down to a sneeze. Speaking of, Achu. Beautiful.
Standing
Then strikes.
strike team, ready.
And strikes. That was 2 units. That was 2 goddamn units. Oh shit. Way to make me happy. Way to make me goddamn happy. Okay, Overwatch.
Ready.
Give me XP9s. XP9s would be really, really cool. Back from the ads. Rip. Jealous group, but I'm an anime suit fan. That's fair. I'm all heresy. My Black Legion is on the way. Yeah, fuck yeah. Fuck yeah. More choices, bigger roster is good for everybody. So sad. They're so expensive to take. I'll also be taking a Riptide anytime possible. I mean, like, are you talking tabletop? Because a Rampager unit, you can take 3-mans, which are extremely efficient for, like, what are they, 95 points, 90 points? It is... Actually, no, it's less than now. It's 85 because they got a buff. Like, they are very efficient for what they do. Very, very efficient. When you start maxing out on 6-mans, that's when it can get very, very expensive. But, yeah. I'm a big fan. Big fan. Well, no, I'm not. I'm a human being. But a fan is in, you know, a person who is fond of something or in favor of. You know what I mean? Like, I'm not actually a fan. I don't whirl my hands around to try and, like, you get it. You get it. You understand. All right. Number of shots. Auto hitting. Auto hitting. Let's freak it. Oh no, did I give auto hitting to the breaches? Oh my god. Oh, tell me you're a dumbass without telling me you're a dumbass.
I found your team.
Oh, all right, well, my Overwatch is going to auto hit, so yay. And they're going to get nerfed. Okay, so the Librarian Dreadnought is our big boy for this run.
Identified.
Standing by.
Okay, so marker light there.
Strike team, ready.
And let's see, the strikes might actually have the chops for this. With the buffs that they've gotten, and this is why I love this crusade mode, because you can play the vanilla stuff, the thing that, you know, is obviously trying to be balanced by the devs or whatever, and then you play crusade mode, and just like the tabletop crusade, it just gets wild and ridiculous for like no fucking reason. Just like so good. Okay, drones kill them off, very nice. Inceptors. We are also going to, I think I need to take out his support networks. So let's take you out. Very nice. Let's take you out with an overcharge. Very nice.
Strike team, ready.
Let's move you boys up.
Confirmed.
Let's have you fly up and over. Let's go marker light on the assault squad. Let's go marker light. Actually, I might be able to save my marker light. Let's kill off that Inceptor unit. Let's go after the assault squad.
Thin them out.
So good. So good.
Wherever
Right, Ethereal can actually, he's going to be back one because it would absolutely be a Blangle thing to just sprint in and try and kill me. Alright, you can go up there. So what have we got left in terms of activations? Got you. Alright, I will marker like you because I think we're about to send it. Auto hitting for 236, nice. And then it's just the Ethereal left. Alright, cool. Clapback's going to hurt a little bit, but a lot less than it would have. Removed a lot of activations from his army. And he hasn't rushed the core.
we're under fire.
Shooting and strikes is fine. It's the Pathfinders that are going to do the real armor piercing damage. Breaches just get fucked up. Okay. Oh! Okay, Assault Terminators ran in and killed my Fireblade. Didn't I fucking tell you that is exactly something they would try and do? Little pieces of shit. Oh. Can't wait to see what free unit comes tomorrow for the update. Yeah, that'd be cool. That'd be cool. Sadly not tabletop, but I do watch it though. So, my main faction is Tau. I am a very highly ranked tournament player in Australia. Though I also am very, very good at Space Wolves, Eldari, Leagues of Votan, dabbled in Grey Knights a little bit, play Sisters, though I don't have a ton on the tabletop. That's a lot of VTT stuff. And I also do coaching for everything 40k. So, yeah, that's a little bit about me. All right, Breach Team's going to come in, and they are going to breach the shit out of these guys. Marker light on the Assault Terminators, and fucking send, boys. Okay, the Breaches did a good job there. Strikes. Strike them. Strike their existence from the record.
Moving out.
God, those Assault Terminators killed that character so fucking quickly. Okay, what other Marker Light support do we have this turn? Just that last one. Okay.
Strike team, ready.
I think we can take the boss out here.
Receiving fire.
Stealth team.
He's going to stealth.
We serve the greater good. Cut them down.
the ethereal can fly in and shoot and melee him to death. That will actually be the greatest end to this ever, ever, ever. That will probably kill if I do that, right? Yeah.
Standing by.
Let's go so 35 shots, 3 to 5. Will that kill? No, right? It'd be just too little. There's a block and graze a bunch.
What trouble?
Fans of the Tau var. Oh, and she is reborn.
It saddens me that it has come to this.
Oh no, I killed my stealth suit could have ran away. Both the breacher and the stealth suit copped it. Oh no. Oh no. Alright, so I think I don't like the idea of the dreadnought being up, honestly. So I think we take him out. Alright, you, and this should be enough. Yep, certainly is.
I am here.
And then that's just you, and you're going to move down like that, and turn around for melee control purposes. You're going to come down so they just don't pump you out. And we've got a Seeker Missile Strike that we can do with our Fireblade in the next turn. Seeker Missile Strike is really fucking cool. I mean, it's not like massive visuals or anything, but pretty cool. If I do tabletop, it would be Chaos Space Marines, Black Legion, or Eldar. Yeah, Black Legion is really, really cool. Eldari, I have absolutely fallen in love with. Yeah, both really good factions. Top Tau play here, folks. Well, not to make it sound fucking dickish or anything, but like, you know, I've put a lot of work into my tabletop play, and yeah, I'm good at making enemies not be alive anymore. In game. Well. All right, breaches, you're breaching. And this will be Planet 2 that we have won in the Crusade. One more to go. And that will be the challenge complete. Though I have full faith that we are going to do this. It was a comment on killing your stealths. Well, but hey, this isn't tabletop. That doesn't count. That doesn't count. This isn't the tabletop. I was talking about the tabletop. You get up on out of here with my eye holes. +2 movement. I'm going to take every single time. Strike team armor piercing on them is kind of fucking nuts. Yeah, we're doing that. It's +20% cost, but whatever. 25% melee damage on the ethereal. I mean, yeah. I mean, yeah. Okay, so army management. What did we lose? We lost our stealths, so we want to get those back. 2 units of stealths feels really, really good. We lost a unit of breaches. We didn't lose any pathfinders. Cohesion limit hasn't changed. So, what have we got in reserves? Breacher squad, strike squad. We lost a fireblade, which I really did like. Ooh, that puts us over by a bit. By a bit. I think I'm going to put a breacher squad away. I don't think we need them right now. These guys, it's 30 for a fusion blaster, so we're not doing that. I like the shield drone on them, so we're not doing that. Pulse rifles on all of them, ions on there. I think I'm just going to play 15 down. I don't think that really matters. Now, boss battle, I don't want them to be immune to Overwatch, so we're not going the top one. 35% momentum is nasty, but fine. Armor piercing, I don't care about. So we're just going to go bottom row. Bottom row, and we're going to complete this gosh darn mother flippin' challenge. Best thing ever was having a Bloodthirster missing twice on my ethereal and then dying to them on attack back. That is incredible. That is incredible. I really wish that the ethereals on the tabletop did have some form of melee proficiency that, you know, made it so that they weren't just like it. Because at the moment, tabletop, they are just bring them if you want to 50% of the time get an extra CP. It's whatever. But if I had an ethereal that could actually smack the crap out of somebody, that'd be interesting. I really do want them to bring back the elemental invocations, though. They were cool as flip. All right, so we got dudes behind us. So this is going to be one of the weird deployments. So let's set up our little death ball. Our little strike squad Daniel, as it's called in the business. All right, so we've only got one visible at the moment. Let's just turn them to see if there's anyone there. No, okay. I don't really want to spend any buffs yet, though I am going to go the evasion because that's not a massive cooldown that I'm wasting. Okay, strike team, strike them. 45%, what the flip? All right, I should have marker lighted that. I was too hot on the draw.
Cut them down.
No, it's not going to matter. Yep, murdered. And then we're just going to go... Wait, why is that? Oh, it's a breach squad. Yeah. Let's go Overwatch out to there. You can Overwatch that way. You Overwatch that way. You Overwatch that way. You Overwatch up there. And then everybody else can just Overwatch forward. And that is absolutely fine. We will wait for our enemies to come to us. Setting a trap using the Cao Yon. Wave the Patient Hunter, for anybody who is not familiar with Tau lingo. I was to play Tau beside a Necron army because it annoys Jay. You know, Bill, I was playing Necrons on this just not long ago because I was like, I probably should learn them and what they do. And I, for one, welcome our Necron overlords. And I'm very happy to say I really enjoyed it. I really enjoyed it. It was really good. Crons are pretty cool to watch. Yeah, they are. So Lord Hestia, and actually anybody else who's joining us, the inside joke with the Necron things, which you'll hear a lot if you watch any of my content or whatever, it is because one of the most prolific cheaters in New South Wales, who has now quit the game because he got forced out by actions taken by the community, but, you know, started by yours truly, played Necrons. And he and I had a explosive altercation. Nothing physical, but at an event, and it became a sort of central talking point. It was really, you know, not divisive at all. There was basically nobody on his side. Yeah, like I am naturally a very loud person. I sometimes can be very intimidating when I don't mean to because I project my voice very well. But yeah, like everybody heard the loud voice and then got a lay of like what actually happened, and they're like, oh, okay, yeah, fair enough, fuck that guy. So now the joke is that I just really despise Necrons and whatever. You get it. Okay, so going in there. Breaches, I think, are going to breach. So we're going to put some bonus HP here. And we're going to go auto-hitting onto this set of Pathfinders. Because I think the breaches could go down here and get smacked by the Trigon. Though, to be honest, I do want the Trigon to go down to my Ethereal. Is that insane? Is that insane? A little bit weird.
Cut them down.
All right, here we go. This should bring him low. And then the Ethereal goes over. Wait, no. I used all my action points. No! Oh, you son of a... Oh, you stupid mother flip, Jake. So what's in the tabletop? It doesn't count. Doesn't count. You know what? I'm actually just going to have the character pop him out so I can get some more upgrades on the character. Beautiful. And these guys move over here. We're going to speed our boys up because we don't want to be dealing with all that business. Marker light there. And stealth suits. And
Ready for orders.
Yeah, character can take these guys out as well. No, that's strike teams. I didn't change as I thought I would. That would have been perfect for those two mans, but whatever.
Pushing forward.
All right, breach is gonna breach. You have been breached.
Strike team, ready.
Let's get a unit of Pathfinders
Pathfinder team.
to send some shit in here. The Ions will do really well against the Venom Thropes. I really dislike dealing with this unit.
Awaiting
You
instructions.
can move over later, you can move over later. You don't have an action point. Yep, strikes can finish them off. And then we've got a Trigon to worry about down here. So, Markalite.
Overcharging the reactor.
100% chance to hit, ladies and gentlemen. It's a hell of a drug. It's a hell of a drug.
Moving out.
All right. What else have I got for Markalite support? I've got you, babe. Dirt. I've got you, babe. Boom. Blow you up.
Standing
And you can see out of 75 because we're getting points for kills. We've killed a lot of his shit at the moment. We've killed a lot of his shit. So,
by.
is
Later good.
there anything down here? Not really. Let's reform the Death Ball.
On our way.
You're not moving anywhere. You're going back up there. Awareness Cone down there. And I'm just going to set Overwatch on... No, there was no more Overwatch. Okay. Gargoyle is going to come in, but we got the bonus HP buff, so we're not going to take too much damage here. I wish you would whirl your hands around. What a sight to behold it would be. What? Whirling my hands around? What? Why? What does this do? Is this a sex thing? Am I doing a sex thing right now? Here's a challenge for you. Jay, when the Votann Codex was released, people went, oh, Berserk Detachment is a meme. Cute German player winning a tournament with it. Pick between Hearthfire and Persecution. And make a list you think could perform well in a tournament. Wait, I never heard this before. Ooh. Oh, shit, what did I do? Yeah, I've actually been learning the Votann Codex properly because I haven't been able to get any, like, tournament stuff in at all with Mally being around. Which, for anybody watching me for the first time, that's my newborn. Oh, I guess he's not a newborn anymore. He's 8 months old. He's growing up so goddamn fucking much. But yeah, I'm coaching one of the boys in my Patreon on Votann, so I will have a look at it. So Zerks between Hearthfire and Persecution. All right, I'll have a look at it. Okay, so breaches are just going to come and breach these boys because I want them breached.
How can I assist?
And you know what they say? The only good bug is a breached bug.
Strike team, ready. Stealth team.
You can move across, take the L on that. You're going to take the extra shots. You're going to take the evasion.
Silently through the battlefield.
Then you are going to go forward here and go brrr. All right, and then you're going to go up here and go brrr. And then you are just going to go whap whap. And I have got that wet ass ion rifle. Ethereal's going to kill this guy. Boom, baby. God, I love my Ethereal. Such a frickin' Chad. You know what? I'm calling him Chad. I don't care what any of you think. Just leave a prime on 5 health. Just casual stuff. Just stuff you know you got to do. Is what it is, baby girl.
To the front line.
All right. Where do I want the XP to go?
How can I assist?
I think I really want to make sure that my Pathfinders
Cut them down.
are getting as much XP as possible. Though the Fireblades getting them isn't bad. Strikes can take that one. Okay, we got no more Pathies. Oh well.
Ready.
Strike's going to be eaten well, apparently. Fireblade can get the experience there. And then... Oh, we're done. We're done. I was overcooking. Love fighting people who play Orcs in this game as Tau because they don't expect double Riptides. The Riptide with the Burst Cannon may be the most overpowered thing on the planet. Put a Fireblade with him for 20% shots and auto hitting, and it is just... like ridiculous, absolutely ridiculous. Prime is an underrated unit for Nids in here. Yeah, I love the Prime. I love the Prime. It's really cool. I also love the story, I think it was the Prime, that ripped off old Marnie's Kalgar's hands. What a Giga Chad monster. 30% HP is fine. Movement, evasion, HP per momentum, 20% momentum gains. I think I'm going to re-roll this one. Minus 10% cost is amazing. Movement, awareness, cone range is also incredible. I think I want to save points. I want to start jamming more stuff in. 20% range damage, 5% range accuracy on the Pathfinders is great. But 50% shots, though. Hang on. 50% shots, though. This is only a 5% cost bump for 20% damage and 5 accuracy flat, which is good. But 50% shots, though. Yeah. Plus 2 movement on the Ethereal sounds good. We don't need any HQ upgrades. So what do we got? We can go up by 200 and something. I do want to have some... another unit of breaches joins us. I do want to have some drones join us. Actually, I think I just like that. I need some chaff. I need some stuff the enemy's going to go after and they're going to kill for 40 points. And I don't really give a shit. Alright. She goes, oh, Noelle, you said you're not a fan? Well, yeah, I mean, physiologically, I'm not a fan. But, like, sometimes I have to say I'm a fan, you know? Like, I'm a fan of Henry Cavill, but I'm not a fan that likes Henry Cavill. Do you know what I mean? Yeah, you get it. You understand. Hammerhead's such a meme unit in here. Yeah, the Hammerhead does get overshadowed, especially with the railgun. The Ion Cannon, I do stand behind. I think the Ion Cannon has really, really good uses into, like, Marine Aggressors, Nid Warriors, hell, even into tanks. It actually does pretty well, especially once you start getting, like, extra shots and all that sort of stuff. It does hold its own quite well. But, yeah. All right, so characters going across here. Got my Death Ball. Strikes to the front. Yep, they can go over here because they can fly over that shit, so they don't care about that. Pathfinders. Strike team, you can go there. Pathfinders. Yep, good to go. So we are occupying Red Robin and protesting from the front.
Confirmed.
Breacher. Let's get the strikes forward there.
What do you need?
Let's get the breaches out of the way of everybody so that people with extra movement can actually move pretty effectively. All right, you get up there. Now the drones. I'm going to put one squad there. And I'm going to put one squad there.
What troubles you?
Ethereal is going to lead from the mother flippin' front. So is the Fireblade. God, I love the movement upgrades. They are just inarguably the greatest goddamn thing to get. Okay, you're going to go behind there. You're going to go behind there. And you're going to go behind there. And alright, you can Overwatch. Who else is doing stuff and things? You can go there. You can go there. You there. You there because nobody else can move forward here. Yep, you're fine to go there. And you guys can just Overwatch up there. Probably not necessary, but whatevs. Cool. First turn done. Very good.
Tracking potential targets.
Reason not read on.
More targets.
I keep being out of the loop of all of the things that are happening in chat. I feel like I need to have like a timestamp thing or something, or just like have one of you just write down every like meme shit that I say so that we can reference back and be like, ah, yes, Jay, you were a ridiculous fucking idiot here. And that's why somebody said X thing. Now, obviously, yes, I'm making, you know, my lack of memory your problem. But also, if I can interject, please? Please do it?
Moving out.
Daddy? Is that weird? Is that weird to say? Is that weird to call you daddy? Well, too bad.
Awaiting instructions.
Pathfinders, get all up in my business, please. Strikes up here so that I've got a little bit of Overwatch in business. You boys, just got massively cut off by these fellas.
Strike team. Ready.
Okay, and then we're gonna have drones.
Standing by.
Overwatching with my two favorite allies. Fully loaded, we've got snacks and supplies. It's time to leave this town. It's time to steal away.
Ready.
Let's all get lost anywhere in the USA. Okay. Well, you can just read chat more often. Look, if this was about self-awareness and improving my behaviors, we wouldn't be having this conversation, okay? So, like, yeah, read a book. Jesus. He's allowed to read chat. Like you drive or fly, always glancing over to check gauges. I mean, do you know, I've actually been thinking about it because, like, we have the chat box within Streamlabs, but I have been thinking about they try and do this, like, game overlay thing in Streamlabs where it actually puts your chat up. The problem I have with it, because it would be great if it was on the main screen, so I could just kind of glance and do my thing. Especially when we start playing something like Darktide Space Marine, if I'm playing WoW and doing like Mythic Plus, if I'm playing Fellowship and I've really got to fucking concentrate. It'd be good to have it just on screen so I can look at it. The problem is it's like, it's buggy, it wigs out all the time, it sometimes just doesn't have chat messages and whatever else. And like, I don't know. Though, in my defense, I have just, well, not come back fully, but like, I am back from a decently long hiatus. You know, a little bit of skill fade is
Ready for order.
to be expected and par for the course. You know, like, it's nobody should expect me to be back in like top form. And yes, I hear all of the snorts of derision like, you didn't read chat before! And like, I kind of did, I just wasn't very good at it. So, you know, get wrecked. Read a book. Alright, we are going to go plus shots. Auto hitting on... You know, honestly, auto hitting on the strike teams does look really flippin' good. Let's just go that. I like that. A little bit of dodge around here, which we can get out of. Mark a lot on you boys. Send it. Get rid of this ball mine. Just flip you. Flip you, you flippin' flipper. 35, 40. I think we are going to drop some of our marker lights here. So you're going to go there. You're going to go there. Which means 55, 60. I think we go to 60, definitely. Now that Pyrovore I would love to take out. That sounded a little more evil than I wanted it to. You can shoot there. You can shoot there. 100% chance to hit. You know what? I'm just going to send it and see what we do, because I don't need marker lights on auto hitting. Oh my god! My strikes are incredible! And then the prime with 100% chance to hit. Yeah, the boys! Alright, gun drone's there. They can move up. And... ooh, I don't like you. But I don't like the prime being alive. Taking out the characters will take out a lot of the extra power that these guys are going to have.
Will not get through this way.
Ooh, yeah, you're going to shoot at them. You're just going to Overwatch even though it's not going to do anything. You're going to Overwatch.
We serve the greater good.
You're going to Overwatch. And now it's just the ethereal. I could have him go and slap these guys. I don't think it's worth it to throw away a character this early. So I'm just gonna leave it. As funny as it would be, it's yeah. Skill fade, we ask you to look 2 inches to the left more often. Well, look, this is the thing. Like, you guys can meme as much as you fucking want. But when you're doing this, and until you guys actually, like, start a channel and do this stuff for your own, like, I know that everybody's probably doing it in a very self-aware way. So don't take this as, like, you know, me being full-on fucking, but, like, you know, when you're doing this, you are splitting your attention quite a lot. Like, look at any of the sort of big streamers in any competitive sense. Like Mythic Pluses in WoW, League streamers, whatever else. All of them will tell you that you will never play worse than when you're streaming. Because you're having to split your attention between all the stuff you're doing. And if, like, when I've been playing Battlesector or whatever else, I haven't been having to look across. I'm focusing on narrating and making sure that it's entertaining and there's not like downtime and whatever. And like interacting with chat is very big. Don't get me wrong. It absolutely is. But if you haven't been doing it, it's not an ingrained behavior that you have had reinforced with a bunch of time. So yeah, so like skill fade is absolutely a thing. You can meme on it all you want, but it's absolutely fucking correct. All right, let's smack on you. Let's smack on you. Smack on you. Let's go up nya. And let's go you. We're gonna win anyway because they literally can't freaking stop me. Let's take down the Flyron. I really don't like that the Flyron is allowed to just, you know, run around here existing and shit. Breaches can go forward. Parthy. Strick.
What do you need?
Awaiting instructions.
Right. Throw out the global taunt. Breaches, you can just do your thing there. You boys can... we got somebody that's wounded. No, just go into them. That's fine. Okay. Strike. Let me bear the copium is strong today. Multitasking like that is very much skill. Yeah, it absolutely is. I mean, if you were good at it, I would lose out on getting to make fun of you, not reading chat messages, stop the rant to read chat. I actually feel like that was one of the better memes that came from Grotmas, where, like, I would be in full-on fucking yap mode, and everybody would be like, Jay, it's up! It's up! Ah! And it just, like, it kind of tickled me that turned into a massive meme. You can call me a masochist, you can call me whatever you want. I am actually going to send the ethereal forward. He is going for blood. But yeah, I actually found that really funny. I found that really funny. Boom, baby. Alright, let's, Warriors, no, Biovore. Let's get rid of this prick. Oh, nice! Good explosion. We're going to run him back so that we don't lose a unit. These guys are going to go... Warriors or Hive Guard. I think we go the Hive Guard and then we send it on the overcharge. Oh, good damage. Good damage though. Yep, we can take out that last unit. You boys can move this way and you can go... Do I have any other Marker Light left? Oh wait, that's not going to show me all of my units that might not have used it. There we go. Warriors there. Yep.
We serve the greater good.
And what do we got left? Actually, he can come this way and then just finish him off. And then you boys go in there. Yeah, we might take some damage, but the splash will be worth it. We're about to win anyway, so let's have some fun. Overwatch, and that's it. Beautiful. Let's see what the clapback is, then we win this one. Some units in here do so different from PvE to PvP. Yeah, definitely. Hammerhead's such a meme unit. Yeah, it's I mean, and no game is really going to do an exceptional job balancing between PvE and PvP. But there are some games that do it, but it's very hard because when you're in PvE, you're going against a computer that just thinks differently to a human being. Oh, can the ethereal live it? Oh, you sons of bitches! Okay, breach is gonna breach. So we're gonna have to replace stealth unit, ethereal, which is fine. We are swimming in requisition at the moment. Broadside though, perfection. I do like the auto hitting seeker missiles when you've got Marker Light. That is just something that you basically can't play around. It's a great meme, like modding while we play Space Marine is bloody hard to do. Yeah. Yep. I remember those days, Quick J live every day, good times. Yeah, we'll be back to that. We'll be back to that. At the moment, we are just sitting in some shit. And yeah. But we'll be back to that in no time. I have absolutely no interest in walking away from YouTube and streaming and doing all that stuff, so yeah. All right, so plus 10 range stability on these guys. Nothing for 5 accuracy. That's not bad. 30% range damage for -5 accuracy for 0. I think I like that. Yeah, I think we just go that one. Strike team, range damage and ranged accuracy 5, or crit chance and additional ranged attacks for 10. I think we go the range damage and the accuracy for 5. We're already shooting enough attacks, I think. 60% momentum gains is absolutely nuts. You remember earlier, we took 20% momentum, so we're almost at the point of getting double momentum. That is nuts. Absolutely nuts. We're going to reroll this. Ranged armor is amazing for them. Evasion and flat armor, which is melee and ranged, is even better. Even betterer. All right, ethereal straight back in. Stealth straight back in. And then we will go... We didn't lose any Pathfinders, so we still got them. We still got 3 units of strikes. What do we got in reserves? Nothing. Oh, we didn't even need to buy another ethereal. We just had one in backup. Let's add you, and it's 2050 perfectly, so yeah. Yep, cool. 100 XP on the strike team. Yeah, I think I like that. Not a level up, but that's fine. Immune Overwatch is not what we want. We want momentum gains. No. Armor piercing? Yeah, we don't care about armor piercing, so we're going lower side. It's great because it can do everything. Smart missiles for swarm, fighter units, seeker for sniping HQs, and tanks for a free hit, and a sniper anti-single units with a good melee attack. Yeah. The broadside is, you know, actually balanced well by its very poor movement, which means if you miss position in PvP, you're just, like, you're just done. That unit's not doing anything for most of the game. But if you position correctly, yeah, you're right. It fits. It's a square peg and a circle peg and a star peg that goes in and just pegs everybody, you know? All right, so we are coming up to the end of our infantry only challenge. This has been, aside from extremely effective, very, very fun. I want to say thank you to everybody that's joined us and hung out for this long in the stream. It's been wonderful having everybody, and I hope it has been enjoyable. If there is anything for everybody that's watching this as a VOD later on, because this will be available immediately on YouTube, let me know if there's any particular stuff you would want to see within the battle sector architecture that could be enjoyable to watch. But yeah, this has been really good. I think we're definitely going to do either the Sisters tanks or Astra Militarum tanks. I think that is fucking awesome. Oh, we found the edge of the board. We are like right on the edge. Hot damn. Okay, well, I don't need to worry about anything coming from that direction. Let's reposition.
To the front line.
Okay, let's go that way. Let's go you there. Let's go you there. And let's go you there. Now, I'm not gonna rush. The enemy probably is a decent way away, right? I think every point counts, so I am actually going to send it on this.
Wherever I
Zero
am
can go up
needed.
there. You can go there. These guys are going to join us this way.
Pathfinder team on the move.
Okay, you can go
On our
there.
way.
There. And I should have moved these guys in, but I didn't notice that it was the edge of the board quickly enough. That's fine.
The enemy approaches.
Mega Wolf, how you doing? Joined right at the end. First time chatter. Good to have you. Yes, you are a little bit at the end, but if you... I think my Twitch actually has a link to my YouTube where it's going to be available as a VOD, so you'll be able to go and watch that there. So how long did the run actually take us? It's been... I mean, aside from yapping, it's probably about like 2 hours, which Battlesector is a bit of a slower paced game, but it might be good for people. Like, I know that there is a lot of content that I enjoy watching, which is like
Moving out.
actually being able to just, you know, delve into something and watch something a bit longer term. So yeah, always that option for everybody. But we'll probably what is it, it's 11 o'clock here. I probably should be a decent adult and go to bed after I do this, not too close to midnight. I have been having very poor sleep of late, so I would like to stay on top of that and not fall apart at the seams, especially because I've got an 8-month-old and
Pathfinder team.
you know, want to be able to be there to help Chelsea with it. Also, everybody, I had my very embarrassing story, but I'm going to tell it anyway because content. I had my first old man moment where I was moving his little, like, we got this jumping thing that he goes into, his feet just touch the ground, he can jump up and down, he can use his hands, there's a bunch of toys around. It's like basically like a ring that we put him into. I'm up in the morning and I'm moving that because I'm playing with Mushu, our puppy. And just like, I was moving it out of the way, I was holding Mally, and so I'm just picking up this thing that's normally like relatively light. I lean forward, just barely a movement, immediately throw my back. I have not been able to walk upright for the last 2 days. I had to cancel a coaching session with Will because I was that bad off, and it coincided with Mally slicing my eyelid, so it looked like I'd been punched in the eye because it like got really, really inflamed. So I'm like lying in bed. I couldn't even roll over in bed. Like the muscles that I needed to roll over were the very same that had been completely fucked. And I have not felt like such an old fucking man in my goddamn life.
Standing by.
Like for all the people that are joining us for the first time, like I'm a military veteran. And so, you know, I, for most of my life have been very like, you know, fit, capable, you know, even with the atrophy after leaving, like still like not muscular but strong. Like a lot of my musculature has maintained itself over time, but this was just like feeble old man, okay unk, get back in your fucking minivan type shit. I cannot believe I'm not even 40 yet and I've had an old man moment that I'm just like, yeah. Anyway, that's my story. Twitch actually lets you rewind streams now, bang and change. I turned that off to see if it improved the stream quality because I've been toying with a couple of settings because you know how like Twitch has just been atrocious for the last however long, and like my bitrate's been doing well. Nobody's been complaining about the lag and whatever else, so I had turned that off. I can turn it on and see if it's okay, but yeah. Let me sleep. Don't keep you up late when I have to work. All right, I will do the right thing and I will go to bed after this, just for you, Bill, just for you. Stream preview thing they had, I feel was the coolest thing for ages. Yeah, like the rewind thing is necessary for Twitch, like straight up necessary. Have you asked your doc about melatonin? Haven't had a doctor's appointment just yet, but yeah, we'll be talking about it. Don't know if I get a chance to watch a whole stream of yours, so goddamn right. Am I doing it when I get the chance? Fuck yeah. Fuck yeah. Since only big units sound great to me, then again I suggested in the first place. Yeah, we're definitely going to do that. Definitely going to do it. As a 40-year-old myself, I would love to tell you it gets better, but it doesn't. It absolutely won't. And I was saying this to Chelsea, like, not to bum people out, but because my service in Afghanistan, I lost parts of my spine. So it's even more a like, there is no stage where my life gets better. Well, not that sounds really like doomer. Not in terms of like quality of life or experiences or whatever, but in terms of just like physicality. There is no it gets better.
To the front line.
It is only downhill from here.
Moving out.
And like that fucking bummed me out a little bit. That bummed me out. I'm not gonna lie. That's not something that I wanted to acknowledge or entertain, but it is the reality that I'm living in. So yeah.
I found your team on the move.
I tell you what, the mechanics of life can go fuck themselves. Why can't I live forever? Seriously. Why does the thing that keeps me alive have to kill me and decay me over time? Speaking about you, Oxygen, little piece of shit.
Ready.
Yeah.
I am here.
Bummer topic, I know, and I apologize, but yeah. Just keep rolling ones on the random life stats upgrade each 4 years. Robo Spine won't make J AdMech. I would be so fucking down for that. I would be so goddamn down for somebody to like mech me up. I can't mech up. Mech me up, is it? I had to. Anybody who heard me say that, you knew that I had to say that. I had to finish that. Let's just... I don't think there's anybody else to move. I think we're just going to Overwatch all. This is a really weird map. This is an exceedingly weird map. And I really just want the Nids to run at me. That Prime just took all of the damage. All of the damage.
They may yet be convinced.
You didn't, I love it. Well, that's good to know. Because, you know, you never know when something's just going to be, like, cringe as fuck. Which it probably was. Let's be honest, it probably was. But, whatever. I'd rather be cringe than be boring. Well, that's not true. I hate to be cringe. I'd rather be cringe than a pedophile? I feel like that's too on the nose with us making jokes about infantry being... Anyway, I'm not going to go down that rabbit hole. That is a slippery fucking slope. And if that gets clipped and shared out of context, that makes me look like a fucking monster. Alright. So, now that we've dodged that bullet effectively and completely, and no one's ever going to say anything about it ever again, let's move these guys up. You can come over here, and God, the breaches have had to slog the longest distance. They have actually just had the worst run of their lives.
I am needed.
Okay, you going in here is probably the play for extra shots. Yep. And then you can do extra shots on all of them. And then you can do auto hitting on you, and you can do auto hitting on... the strikes are actually a good target. I don't mind that. I don't mind that at all. Okay. Boys. 25%. Jesus Christ. Marker light there. No marker light on you. Marker light on you. Marker light on you. And, oh, we're definitely doing that, Broodlord. Wait, hang on. Can I not... Oh, is he out of range? Out of range. Oh, no.
Ready for order.
Oh, no. They can't run any further forward, can they? I don't have marker light for the Broodlord. Are they the 100% team? No, they're not. Okay. Let's go you first. This is probably as good as I'm going to get. Now let's have a look at Pathfinders can target you, but not you. So let's just send it. 100% chance to hit means you are dead. You're just going to Overwatch. You're going to go up here and shoot at you. Because they are a really efficient unit for finishing something off. Oh my god, you didn't even finish him off. I dislike you on a personal level. Extra HP on them. Jump pack troop. Jump pack troop. Let's take you out. 100% chance to hit. We're going to do it on him. Look at this damage from the strikes. Look at this. This is illegal. No marker light. That is absurd. That is actually absurd damage. I think I'm just going to get rid of you. Can you do what I'm asking you to do, please? Thank you. Thank you very much. Is that okay? Is that alright? Can we just agree that you're a piece of shit? Okay, cool. Cool. Long as we can agree on that. These guys are going to use their action. These guys are going to come up here and they are going to fuck you. I did have guys that didn't move. Oh my god, why didn't you snap me back here? Bill, this is exactly what we're talking about with the like didn't move. It kept going to the ethereal and it annoyed me out of realizing I had guys back there. You know what? Everybody, it's done. Don't watch me anymore. Don't watch me anymore. I am a stupid, dumb, bitch boy piece of shit. Just go watch somebody else. Go watch somebody else.
This will not stop me.
Stealths are tanking nicely. Stealths are tanking very, very nicely. There are types of cringe, some good cringe. That is actually incredibly true. I think that, like, you look at something like The Office. That is a series of a full series of comedy that is really like it is cringy humor, but it works for what it is, and it's why, like, you know, there are some die-hard fans of The Office. Holy shit! Bye, Stealths. But yeah, like there are some scenes in The Office that I physically cringe watching. And it's one of the reasons why I enjoy the show and I'm a fan of the show, but I am not I will never be a die-hard Office fan. For that exact reason of it being like a cringy humor that resonates for some and doesn't resonate for others.
We serve the greater good.
Alright, let's remember these stupid pieces of shit back here first. Bring them up, and we've got our little death ball. Okay, what is my order of operations here? I think these guys do incredibly well.
Strike team, ready.
Strikes into them. So many shots. Oh my god. Oh my god, it's so good. It is so good. Do I send the ethereal forward for melee? I've got one in the bank, right? Like, I could just kind of throw him away a little bit. He's gonna get slapped here by the warrior. Takes 71. But then... oh, he doesn't have any more action points because I used something. That's fine. That's fine. Alright, go for them. Take a chunk out of them, please, sir. You do the same with them. Then you... oh, so you can target them. Or you can target the thorn back. I think going after the warriors would be really good. With an overcharge. Yeah, nice. Nice. Okay. So... oh, they have a surge. So this is what I was talking about before, everybody. The momentum, which is down here, which I get range stability and range damage per momentum. This allows you to empower one of your abilities and make it better, or you surge and gain an action point. Surging is one of the most powerful things in this game. Almost inarguable. I'm going to marker like you, and then that puts me at 50%. That's actually not bad. For the amount of shots and damage that they have, look at how much they did with a 50% chance to hit. That's kind of crazy. All right, Fireblade sending it. Really good damage as well. And then, yeah, these boys should kill. Very nice. That's the Thornback gone. Let's get these guys moved up, and you boys marker it and shoost. 58% chance, and they got it. Now, is anybody else surging? No, not yet. Not yet. Okay, these boys, take them out, please.
Strike team,
And you go up there. Take a massive chunk out of them, if not full kill. Nah, the wasted shots when they're in the air is something you often have to contend with. But that's fine. That's fine. Which of us, the real one or the American version? So I never watched the British one. Chelsea had a friend who was a real big fan of the American office, so Chelsea was watching it and I was kind of like watching it as proxy and then kind of continued on the thing. Bye, Ethereal. So yeah, but I think I watched like one episode and stopped watching, not because I didn't want to, but just like, you know how like you could just get distracted with shit or another show comes up or you forget about it or whatever, so you never did. But yeah. Same for Shameless, saying the US version did a good job making it suitable for American culture. Yeah, I actually enjoyed American Shameless. Yeah. Oh, we're going to seek a missile strike. Boom, baby. And then we are going to move you in. Can these guys get in range for the damage buff?
I found your team on the move.
Yep.
Make every shot count.
All right, cool. So now we go movement. Movement.
I found your team on the move.
Confirmed.
Big movement, so that I've got eyes on at all times.
Priority
Let's
target.
light up the Turvagon. Let's bring you in here. Okay.
Standing by.
100% chance to hit him is fucking wild. Crusade is just so ridiculously broken. I'm going to use you to clean him up and you to clean them up. Then that means you can go there and kill him.
On your word.
You can take a massive chunk out of them. Oh, no, actually, just full kill him. Just straight up full kill him. Markolite support. Do I have any?
Awaiting
Looks like
instructions.
all of it is on cooldown. Okay, that's fine. You are going to overcharge and fire there. Beautiful. You are going to fire there.
Awaiting instructions.
Pushing forward. Ready for orders.
Alright, keep moving in, keep moving in. You aren't going to be doing anything.
We serve the greater
You will just overwatch.
Strike team.
Okay,
ready.
so 85, 83. You're going to go there. And I'm assuming I'm going to need a second guy because they didn't have Markolite. But, nope. Okay, they just killed. They just killed. I really thought that Pathfinders were going to be the hard carry of this run. Because of upgrades, it's actually turned into strikes. That is just... That is insane. That is actually insane. Good on you. Like, honestly, make strikes great again. There shouldn't be a world where we can't have strikes doing good damage. Okay, so Fireblade, crit chance, armor. I'm going to re-roll for this guy. Movement awareness cone. Movement awareness cone is really nice. Armor piercing at the expense of accuracy is actually fine. I think I'm going to re-roll again. Immune overwatch, crit chance, evasion and armor. I do like evasion and armor to stop him just getting pumped out. Breaches, +1 movement, minus armor, minus 5% cost. Love that. Love that. Strikes, movement again, re-rolling. Evasion and -2 movement, I don't like. Minus 15% cost, I love. I love. Rerolling upgrades. Armor piercing is really good. 50% damage. Flat 50% more damage is just like, you can't. You don't pass that up. 50% shots on these boys? Yeah, why not? Why not? Exchange, crusade XP, drone, and strike team plus tokens. No, I don't think any of that is worth it. Okay. Management, what are we looking at? We've got a fair amount. Ethereal goes in from reserves. We go another unit of stealth. And then I think... So 60 points. I think if we drop you... actually, you know what? We do need the chaff. We really, really do need the chaff. Cool. So, we're not going to go any drones or anything else. We're going to stay on burst cannons for all the boys. And this is going to be probably one of our last army compositions that we take into the boss fight. 60% of the time works every time. Fucking oath, man. Fucking oath. The strikes have been killing it. Like the pulse rifle, once you start stacking damage buffs onto it, because it's a high number of shots, put damage, armor piercing, increasing the number of shots, it has like a monstrous exponential effect. And really, like the Pathfinders, I think I've gotten pretty unlucky with some of their upgrades. I think it could have been a lot better. But yeah. As you can probably tell, I desperately need a haircut. Like, let me show you how tall it can go. I've been playing with my hair a little bit too much, but I really, really need a haircut. Okay, there we go. So people are going to have to fly over this stuff anyway, so I think what I'm going to do is position my stuff that can fly over it to just be there. Strike team, you are going to take this place of the breaches, but you're going to take that place there. Strike team there. Pathfinder's going to come back, and that looks good to me.
How can I assist?
Okay, so
I am here.
let's rip the...
The blow
We go Sense of
of the
Stone.
enemy
I don't know if this is
will
necessary, but I
not
get the
injure you.
feeling that I'm going to have my enemy see me pretty quickly.
What do you need?
Strike team, ready.
Right, go there,
Ready for orders.
there,
To the front
there,
line.
there,
On your word.
go there. Now this one is unlike the other one. I don't need, it's not scoring me based off how many units I have in there. It's literally just, do I have one unit in there?
Confirm.
Do I have more than my opponent? And does my opponent not have any in here?
How can I
That's
assist?
basically it. No other units. Cool. Everyone's just going to Overwatch. And let's see. Yeah, I thought they'd be pretty close. When we are that close, usually it's mirrored deployments. Maddie, you guys have a good day. Thanks a lot, Hestia. Thanks for joining us. Have a good one. All right. Killed a Venom Thrope in Overwatch is really, really good. Really good. This Prime is sprinting. Doesn't really matter though. Not a ton of overwatching units. Though he's taking a fair amount. How are you guys missing so much?
We've been spotted.
Hey, stills take a little bit. Stills take a little bit. Oh, they tank so well. God, I love this unit. I love this unit so fraggle rockin' much. Okay, take them out. Cool. It's now neutral, so you can see when we're contesting. There's nothing up there. Alright. And we will kill all of this. Oh boy, that's a lot of volume. That's a lot of volume. This is where I would really like crisis suits and broadsides, because the missiles do so much work against this. Or a commander with a flamer. Commander, because he comes with a burst cannon and a flamer and has a bunch of other benefits. He is just so good. Okay. 20% shots. Auto hitting on the Pathfinders. 20% shots. Auto hitting on the Pathfinders.
Know where they will be even before they do.
Yeah, I'm just going to breach you. Nice. Alright, then. Alright, how do we want to skin this particular cat? Marker lighting you, 100%. Marker lighting you, 100%. No actions on you. I do like the idea of my ethereal getting the last hit on this prime. There we go. We got it.
What troubles you?
Go there, and then evasion for all of these guys. Now, you should be able to kill even with 55%. Yep, very nice. Now we marker light you, and then light you up. Now we want the drones to take these positions at the front so the NIDs can't occupy. Because that is the most important thing. If they can't stand on here, then they can't do shit. And they have to kill my stuff before they can get there. Alright, let's go. You, and then this strike team can move in. And you are going to go boom. You can just finish them off. Alright, you're going to mark like that. You're going to hit that. Every day I'm shuffling. Right. Okay, auto hitters.
I found your team on the move.
Move out for decent chance. Oh, will that kill? 1723 by 30. Yes, it should. Oh, huge. Auto hitters. Take out him. Same thing. Oh my god, that squeal. What was that noise? Can you imagine being the dude in the booth making those noises while recording? Alright, and then we're gonna go you, and then go boom. Going back down. Nice. So you are gonna run up and breach.
Clear them out.
You are going to take out him. Should kill at least one model. Yeah. Okay. All right. You're gonna go back in with him. You're gonna go back in there. You're gonna go back in there.
We serve the greater good.
Right. Stay in your lane. Stay in your lane.
On our way.
And that is an extremely good turn. Holy shit. Blade, how you doing? How's Bub? He is amazing. He's only in the last, like, day or two, worked out that he can scream and cry when mum leaves the room, and has been exercising that ability, a lot. But he's amazing. He's learning so quickly. He's developing much faster than I would like. I want him to stay my perfect little boy forever. But yeah, no, he's doing it. I appreciate you checking that.
Seek cover.
Damn, Brent went down to the dude on Tau. Fuck me.
How can I assist?
Alright, so
Standing by.
let's go. You're just gonna send on these boys.
But you will not resist my blade.
Let's do this, because you shouldn't full kill the unit. I just want to get them to the point where the ethereal can swing and kill.
With pride.
This should get them to killable. Nice. Okay, now you over there with the burst cannons. Even with the reduced accuracy, this should be fine because it's point-blank shotguns. Like, what are you going to do? Okay, move you in, and 70 doesn't matter, so let's just go that one. Let's create a wall of drones. Actually, yeah, I'll turn around and take you out there. Take you out. Just so many shots. The accuracy doesn't even matter. Doesn't matter in the slightest. Okay, so that unit's dead. That unit's dead. Good. Strikes to the front. Take out you.
Instructions. How can I assist?
I found your team on the move.
Oh, which, by the way, anybody who's thinking of picking up this this game, make sure you enjoy the music. It is fucking top tier.
Overcharging the reactor.
Cut them down.
Take out you. Take out you. Fireball mine. And then that is all of my actions. Wonderful. This is going to be a very easy one thing. We've hit teething 2 at once. I banned 1 day of daycare a week. Is that yours? Yours is hitting teething and 1 day of daycare a week. We're actually very, very lucky with the situation we have at the moment where I'm actually able to be like, because Chel's got to return to work pretty soon, and I'm actually able to like be daddy daycare, which is really cool. Like actually I don't want him to be close to them. I want them to be like not in the explosion. Yeah, being daddy daycare is so good just because like the cost of childcare is just so ridiculous. It is so insane. So yeah, being able to mitigate that as an expense is so incredible. So incredible. And not every family gets to do that. 1 day a week for sanity's sake? Yeah, makes sense. Makes sense. Alright, everybody, we are up to the boss battle. This is the final part of the infantry only challenge. Now, breaches... evasion and armor, I do love. Want them frontlining. Strike team, armor piercing, but -5 accuracy. I'm going to re-roll that. For model, no. Re-rolling. Oh, +1 action points! We hit a legendary upgrade, everybody. So, obviously, they've got tiered stuff. This, for 35% cost, +1 action point. Strikes shooting twice should be illegal. -10% cost of the ethereal is really nice. Army stiff. I think I'm going to drop the breacher, and I'm just going to add strikes. Oh wait, I lost a Pathfinder unit, didn't I? Yes. So add one of those. Strike. And then, oh, actually no, we want wait, 270. But am I insane? Huh? What do you mean the bank's out of money? Right, let's just get rid of you. I was only 30. So let's just go mark a drone on you, and this will be our final list going into the last boss fight. It's just over 3 hours, so that is not bad. Not bad at all. Not bad at all. The action point on strikes increased the cost. Oh, yeah, I thought I saw a different price that we were sitting at for the list. Then when I added 50, it went over. I thought it was a perfect, like, 50 would round it out, but it absolutely wasn't. So, it's fine. It's fine. What we've got is an insanely powerful army at the moment. Each strike unit, aside from having monstrous movement, is now taking 2 actions per turn. Then you compound that with extra shots and auto hitting from the fire blades. auto hitting on 2 activations is nuts. Absolutely nuts. Oh, honestly, it's what I wanted for the Pathfinders, but yeah, Cessla is. Okay, cool.
How can
Now, we will need to work out where they are. I'm just going to end turn
establishing fire zone?
and find out where the Nids are coming from.
The enemy
Okay,
approaches.
right side.
Movement up ahead.
I wasn't sure where they'd be approaching from because it could have been left or right. I was hoping it was left because it's big open ground, but that is honestly not a problem.
Reporting in. Confirmed.
Okay, you want to go over there?
Standing by.
Awaiting instructions.
Wherever
Ethereal
I
can go
am
in there.
To the front
Fireblade
line.
in there. You can
Pathfinder
go in
team
there.
on the move.
Strikes around that side.
How can I assist?
Fireblade in there.
Standing by. Moving out.
Pathfinder team on the move.
Pathfinder.
On your word. On our way.
Jetpack. Alright, so we just set up our little death trap. And just like Chuck Norris, rather than sleeping,
Establishing fire
we
zone.
wait.
Tracking potential targets.
Okay. I'm just going to put some drones out for their global taunt. And just have everybody overwatching in that direction. Alright, very good, very good, very good. Oh, do you know the other fuck thing about getting 2 action points? They can overwatch 2 different targets when they walk into their cone of fire. Same thing characters do when you overwatch them with 2 action points. I love the sound of the ions in this game. It just sounds good. Okay, bye Nids. I would have liked it if those last models died in the Overwatch, but it's fine. It's fine. We've got stuff that can take care of it. Alright, and then we Overwatch.
Establishing fire zone.
Maybe I should have used the ethereal ability for the extra HP. It should be fine. It should be fine. My goodness. Come on, walk into my kill zone. A Broodlord getting done like this in Overwatch actually feels dirty. It feels wrong. But I was doing the same thing with the Lehman Ross Punishers when I got the auto hitting. I just set them up in Overwatch and somebody would walk in range and it's gone. A normal Trigon, that is not the boss. Oh, bye drones. You got snacked. You got snacked on by the snack. Alright, we are going to go
Take every shot.
20% shots on all these fuckerinos. You're going to light them up. Nice. And then we are just going to Overwatch, same as we did before. Actually, no, you can
Down.
hit them and still take an Overwatch.
What
I think
troubles you?
you can move up there again. You can move in here, you can move in here, and you are going to go plus bonus HP on everybody. And then we will just Overwatch and let them walk into our field of fire again. Come on, Venom Throats. He's got basically nothing that can walk into my zone of fire and take this Overwatch. Because I killed the 2 gargoyle units. Unless he's got like a bunch of termagants that are just really poorly placed. But like he's just walking in big monsters. Which you never want to do. Anyone who's played PvP in this game knows that you walk in trash first into unknown areas and let them start all the activations. This is Lieutenant difficulty, by the way. This is like the second highest difficulty the game offers. I actually could have done the highest difficulty. And we'll probably look at doing that for future challenges. Oh, Pathfinders. Come on, boys. You've got the coolest guns and you're doing nothing with it. Alright, strikes, take him down. Tyranno down. Alright, it's just normal ass Thornback. See what I mean by 2 action points is overpowered? Like, these strikes already overwatched. And then, bye-bye, you're gone again. Oh, Exo. Boom, kills 1. That is a normal Flyrant, not the boss Flyrant. Which I'm assuming it's going to be a Flyrant. Oh, boys. Normal Flyrant, normal Tyranno. Okay.
Ready for orders.
Alright, so you didn't use yours, so
Every shot count.
bonuses and target sighted on the strike team there. You are going to use yours on that strike team there.
Nowhere they will be even before they turn.
Moving out. Strike team, ready. Cut them down.
Take him. Take him.
Cut them down.
Oh, that's so close. All right, drones, can you get me some visibility? Yeah, I thought so.
Standing by.
Yeah, you've got no action points, so you can just chill. Pathfinders, you can go forward. You boys can fly and oh nope.
On your word. Moving out.
How can I assist?
What troubles you?
Strikes up there. Fireblade can go up there. So we're gonna split the death ball a little bit. But it's going to be for a
Strike
purpose.
team, ready.
Alright, you are going to mark a light you.
Target marked.
You're gonna mark a light you.
Stealth team, reporting in.
Let's just go. It would be hilarious if gun drones kill him. I don't know that they do. So stealth suits, take him out. You don't kill anything there. Let's go strike team. No. Yeah, let's go the Turfagon. Boom.
Standing by.
Will that Exo live this?
Cut
Yep,
them
okay,
down.
cool.
Execute the mod car.
I am here. Move swiftly. and
Invasion on
silently
them.
through the battlefield.
Everybody else is kind of out of range. Yep, gonna mark a U. Boom.
For Viola.
I would love that ethereal to be able to do his thing.
Execute the mod car.
A little far away.
What troubles you?
Okay, so it's just this unit here left. Boom, and second AP. Boom. So where's the boss? Because this is just all the forward shit. He about to come out, bark and swing.
Enemy approaches.
Wait for the boss to come up from behind Giggity.
More targets.
I mean, I'm kind of expecting it. Wait, did that snake just die there? I looked away for 2 seconds. Did that snake just die there? Oh, they're the boss. They're the boss. They're the boss. They're the boss.
Awaiting instructions. I found your team on the move.
Strike team,
He
ready.
doesn't need to be there. Right, strikes. Go in there.
We serve
Go
the
in
greater
there.
good.
Moving out.
I just want to get as many people as I can in to get the buff. Right, boom, 20% more shots. Marker lit.
New target identified.
Oh wait, did he kill one of my? No, I've still got both of them. Okay,
Ready
okay,
for
okay.
orders.
All right, Pathfinders. First up, did 500 damage. Oh my god. Okay, they can't see him. Very nice. They can't see him. Oh my god.
Standing by.
Oh my god, nobody can frickin' see him. Okay, they can.
Down.
Can you beat 500 damage? No. The superior guns are still the ions.
Strike team, ready. The trap is set.
I cannot believe I'm having to do this. That is just so ridiculous. It's laughable.
I am here.
Uh-huh. Uh-huh.
On our way.
All right, let's see what happens. Okay. Can I kill him in Overwatch? Oh, you know I can. You know I can. What? You know I can. Oh, is there anybody left? There is. Okay. Yeah. Let's go find them. There they are. No, those are spawn mines. They don't count.
Stealth team, reporting in.
Huh.
Strike team, ready.
We serve the greater good. Execute the Motka.
Standing by.
Oh, I forgot to listen to the strike team, the Pathfinder's voice, because it was claimed, not mentioning names, that they sounded like Tom
The trap
Cruise.
is set.
Okay, I'm just gonna protect my back down that way and everybody else can just Overwatch. So, Nids, where you at? Where you at? Come on. Oh, it's a little indirect platform. Little mother flipper. Flipping your mother and whatnot.
Cut them down.
Ladies and gentlemen, my name is Jay. My channel is Pantheon Studios Australia, and this has been the Tau Infantry only to Crusade win. As you can see, with upgrades and leveling up and whatever else, shit could get ridiculous. But that is a conquered planet. 21 conquered regions. It doesn't say sectors and planets, so I'm assuming that they're going to be iterating on this and building onto that. Again, Crusade is early stuff. It's a preview that's listed as. But yeah. Best performing unit, Carter Fireblade. 186 tiles traveled. Doesn't have a mission survival streak? Really? Most surge units, 0. I surged another unit. So, yeah, this will get iterated on as well. But, yeah. Still shoots should have taken impact damage from the boss flying crash landing on them. I don't disagree at all. But everybody, I think the next one that we're going to do is probably the Sisters tanks to all the way through. And we may look at doing the Sisters narrative campaign in our next stream. But we'll see what I'm feeling. I'm just gonna play whatever I'm enjoying, because then it makes me want to hit the go live button. So yeah, thank you to everybody who's joining me. Thank you to all of my YouTube channel members, and most importantly, my Patreons. My patrons on Patreon, who make everything I do possible and have helped Chelsea and I keep the lights on. If you'd like to join them, join our closed Discord community, as well as look at getting coaching from me for the tabletop. There are links in the description of YouTube. Yeah, I will see you guys for our next stream. Thank you very much, and I hope you all have a wonderful day, night, whatever it is for you. Tau var fuckers. See you soon.